following is a special presentation from the WKLM Sports Department.
Good evening from LeBron James Arena in Akron. The Hiland Lady Hawks on the road tonight with a record of 6-2 on the season. They've won 4 of their last 5, taking on the St. Vincent-St. Mary Fighting Irish with a record of 5-1. Stay tuned. We'll speak with Hiland head basketball coach Brady Schlabel on the pregame show on WKLM.
Marketing and Tricor Industrial, 2 reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, Coshocton, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help managing a chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They cure their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Time is ticking and your dream home is waiting. This is Ben Hirschberger at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We understand that buying a home can be overwhelming, but with CSB, it's easier than ever. We offer a range of options. Whether you're looking to buy, build, refinance, or improve your home, our mortgage lenders will guide you every step of the way. Visit our website at csb1.com to apply online today and turn your dream into a reality. The Commercial and Savings Bank, where homeownership begins. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Before the Tip is brought to you by Home Siding Contractors.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Hello, on Hiland Lady Hawks head basketball coach Brady Schlabel coming off an 11-point loss to a very good Chippewa team, a game where your team was in really through the entire game, not able to get over the hump in that last contest. Brady, what are you able to take away from a game like that?
Hey, I mean, it's really good for us to be in those types of games. Had a chance to kind of see where we need to improve, and I felt like 20 turnovers was too many for us offensively. So you just Chippewa does a really good job of making you take tough shots. They keep the ball in front, and I feel like we settled for some shots, especially early on in the game. And then, defensively, we just let them get into the paint too much, get downhill, fouled, and they got to the free throw line. So definitely some stuff for us to work on with a team that also tonight is going to get downhill and get to the rim.
Well, you mentioned that opportunity tonight to play at LeBron James Arena. Really a lot of history behind this gymnasium here.
Yeah, it's really cool place, special place. I was here for the LeBron event last week, and really cool atmosphere. I remember when I was in junior high coming to watch our guys play here, and they won a big one. I believe Seeger hit a last-second shot, and so maybe we got a little magic left tonight.
Well, so that's for sure. Now, you mentioned the challenge tonight. Sydney Ferguson, the player that kind of stands out, a lot of D1 offers, and a special player you'll be taking on here tonight.
Yeah, she's really, really good. Kind of reminds me of a Sanaya Hall that, we've played the last few years, and they got a really, really good point guard that gets downhill, and, if you're not disciplined, he's going to make you foul, and so, we got to keep the ball in front of us tonight and then go rebound. Rebounding is a huge key to the game. Can we get good stops and clean rebounds so that we can also go score in transition? But, yeah, it's an exciting challenge. Should be fun.
Really hard to simulate going up against teams like this, but playing teams like Laurel, as I mentioned, come off the Chippewa game, how does that prepare you for kind of taking on a team like this, I guess, for the girls tonight?
Yeah, our girls have been able to see what some of the really good teams are like. We've already played a couple, and it's only going to help us moving forward, and especially looking into the tournament trail as well.
Anything else you're looking for, I guess, keys-wise tonight?
I think a little bit of toughness would be nice to see. I feel like we lacked that a little bit on Saturday, and some of that grittiness, competitive drive. So, normally you don't see that from our teams, and so hopefully we can bounce back with it tonight.
Brady, thanks for your time. Good luck.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Matt.
That's the voice of Hiland Lady Hawks head basketball coach, Brady Schlabo.
Before the Tip has been brought to you by Home Siding Contractors.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Black Friday is Black November at Millersburg Electric. Hi, this is Kerry Taylor, and now through December 10th, enjoy store-wide deep discounts on appliances and video products. In addition, get 25% off all locally handcrafted Monarch brand mattresses. Choose free in-carton drop-off or professional installation of your appliance purchase. We're offering 0% financing through November 2026 with no down payments for qualified customers. Hurry in for the best savings of the year at Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 or shop 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com, celebrating 80 years of business.
At Beachy's, we're about keeping you safe and on the road. We believe in building lasting relationships through a trustworthy service. Our team cares about delivering quality every time. We offer auto, diesel, heavy-duty, and tire services. Our Winesburg location is open 7 a.m. to midnight, located at 2653 US 62. Call Winesburg at 330-359-5421. Our Berlin location is open 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., located at 5979 County Road 201. Call Berlin at 330-674-6970. Explore our full range of services and easily schedule your next appointment at beaches.com.
Denco Marketing and Tricor Industrial, two reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denco takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denco and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
Bowman & Byler in Millersburg is a local certified public accounting firm qualified to meet your business and personal financial needs. When it comes to managing your company and investments, it is important to have a professional advisor who can handle a variety of services for you. We can assist you in developing and attaining your business and financial goals and objectives. Please come see us at 161 North Washington Street, right next to the Kilbuck Savings Bank North Branch, or give us a call at 330-674-8222.
Hiland coming off the campaign. They went 18-4 last year during regular season play. Of course, captured their 30th consecutive IVC championship, going 12-0 in the IVC South Division last year. Of course, it was Strasburg who won the IVC North Division outright, going 12-0 last year. And Ashland won the outright OCC title, going 11-1 to capture their first ever OCC title in girls basketball history for them. Strasburg clinched their fourth consecutive IVC North Division title for them. Overall, around the year in girls basketball last year, Central Christian went 14-7, Lattimville 13-8, West Holmes went 11-11, and Waynedale 11-11. Triway 10-12, Danville 1-19, Garaway went 1-20. Hiland, of course, would advance all the way to the Division 7 regional semifinals, where they would fall to, regional championship game, rather, and they would fall to Waterford 50-34. Waterford would go on to capture the Division 7 state title last year. For St. Vincent-St. Mary's girls basketball team in Division 3 last year, they finished up at 23-3 overall, so an outstanding season for them last year as well. They advanced to the Division 3 regional title game, where they would fall to Avon Lake 40-26 last season. Stay tuned, we'll have more to come on the pregame show next on WKLM.
Give your home the protection it deserves with Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding from MRV Siding Supply. Cedar Max by Provia delivers outstanding performance inside and out, all in a variety of beautiful colors. Backed by a lifetime limited warranty, Cedar Max keeps your home looking great for years to come. Stop by MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or MRVsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
At Kaufman Realty and Auctions, you've got options. Your property is unique, and our agents know how to sell it. Whether it's a traditional listing or live auction, we'll earn you top dollar. Our agents will utilize whichever method of sale works best. When buying or selling your next home, call on Kaufman.
This Christmas Eve, celebrate the birth of our Savior with Northside Church. Bring the whole family to their 6 p.m. candlelight service this year at the Harvest Ridge Fairgrounds Expo Center. Expect joyful music, a message of hope, and an unforgettable Christmas experience. That's Northside Church, Christmas Eve at 6 p.m. at Harvest Ridge Fairgrounds. Don't miss it.
Ho, ho, ho! Smells like Christmas. And shrimp?
That's because Santa ditched the cookies and hit Rody's IGA for the Santa seafood sale.
We're talking 31 to 40 count cocktail shrimp, just $6.98.
Or 16 to 20 count cooked shrimp, $8.98.
Need rings? How about a 16-ounce shrimp ring for $9.98? A 40-ounce for $24.98? Or a 10-ounce ring for just $6.48.
Even Santa's bringing the big shrimp energy this year.
Hurry in now through December 28th to Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg. Merry Christmas from Rody's IGA.
As the cold weather is coming, rodents are looking for a warm place to nest. Hi, this is Jesse McClure with Holmes Pest Control. Right now is a good time to protect your home from these tiny pests by having a rodent control service done at your home, office, or storage area. We have the solution to help keep those pests out. Holmes Pest Control, where quality service still counts. Call us at 330-674-9094. Thank you.
Your home is where life happens. At Keim, we believe every room tells a story, and it's time to make yours unforgettable. If you've been thinking about a remodel or making updates to your home, we're here to help turn your vision into reality. Keim Home Center has everything you need to update your spaces, and our experts are here to help you every step of the way. Visit our home center in Charm, Ohio. Your dream home is closer than you think. It's your home reimagined.
Hiland began their season with 2 straight wins. They defeated Waynedale on the road 49-29, then won a home game over Ridgewood 61-21. Then lost at Laurel 85-56 at Shaker Heights. Came back after that, won 4 straight with wins at Indian Valley 61-20, a 56-6 win over Garaway at home, won 51-34 in a home win over Tusky Valley, and won 58-18 at Sandy Valley before losing their last game on Saturday 52-41. That was at Chippewa. Hiland has a record of 6-2. For St. Vincent-St. Mary, they for them won their first 5 games, a 56-16 win. That was at Woodridge. Won 58-25 in a win over at Walsh Jesuit. Came back and won 71-33 at home over Rocky River. Then a 63-18 win, over Bousher at home. Then they won 68-32 in a home win over Richmond Heights before losing finally in their last game to Big Walnut at home by the score of 54-37. St. Vincent-St. Mary has a record of 5-1. Take a look at these numbers real quickly here for the Hiland Lady Hawks, averaging 54 points per game, while the Fighting Irish averaging 58.8 a game. Defensively, Hiland giving up 33 points per contest, while St. Vincent-St. Mary gives up 29.7 a game on the defensive end. Hiland, of course, out of the IVC South Division, where they are in first place so far currently at 5-0. Sandy Valley and Tusky Valley are 3-1 in the conference. Indian Valley and Claymont both 1-2. Garaway is 0-3. Ridgewood is 0-4 in the IVC South. In the IVC North Division, Strasburg in first place at 4-0, followed by Newcomerstown and East Canton at 3-1. Buckeye Trail 3-2 in the conference. Malvern 2-3. TCC 1-3. And Conotton Valley is 0-6. In the Ohio Cardinal Conference, Ashland in first place at 5-0, followed by New Philadelphia at 5-1. West Holmes 3-1. Madison 3-2. Worcester is 3-3 in the conference. Dover 2-4. Lexington 1-4. Mansfield Senior 0-7. Overall around the area in girls basketball thus far, Loudonville 6-2, Waynedale 7-3, Triway a record of 6-3, Central Christian is 4-5, Garaway 3-4, West Holmes a record of 3-5, and Danville is 0-8. Matt Croy alongside David Kuzi Border for tonight's broadcast. Hiland at LeBron James Arena, and this is a fun one tonight, Kuzi.
Yeah, Matt, absolutely looking forward to this. It's going to be a great atmosphere. Special night for St. Vincent-St. Mary's. They're doing a 30-year celebration of their 1995 state championship team. And, Hiland's going to have their hands full here tonight. They got a very, very good opponent in St. Vincent-St. Mary's, so anxious to see how the Hawks handle the challenge thrown at them tonight.
Big challenge, and Sydney Ferguson certainly one that stands out.
Well, Matt, she's the real deal. I mean, she's only a sophomore, 6'3" sophomore, right? And it's easier to say who hasn't offered her yet rather than who has. But she's got big-time offers from every school across the country, including Arizona State, Michigan, Virginia Tech, Cal, and the Ohio State University, along with many, many others. So she's going to be so Hiland's going to have their hands full guarding her, and so we'll see how they match up.
With that said, how does Hiland and trying to keep up with a team like this tonight in your mind, Kuzi?
Talked to Coach Brady before the game. It's looking at a scout report. It's a defensive battle and toughness, right? And Matt, you did mention when Hiland played Laurel, they gave up 85, right? And to I would say a pretty similar team. Absolutely cannot happen if Hiland wants to have a chance tonight. They cannot let that happen. They're going to have to defend and rebound, and they're going to have to be tough, on the boards. Obviously, St. Vincent-St. Mary is a reason that Coach Brady is scheduling a team like this to find out what his kids are made out of. How can they handle tonight compared to 3 weeks ago up at Laurel. Realistically for Hiland to have a shot, they're going to have to be the tougher team and have to be a better rebounding team.
We'll see what happens here tonight. We'll take a break, come back with more after this on WKLM.
Make sure your Medicare open enrollment plan allows you to receive the pharmacy service you deserve. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacy, and did you know that Medicare prescription plans are constantly changing from one year to the next? More and more plans are increasing copays or trying to force you into using their plan-owned mail-order pharmacies. Let us help you prepare for the upcoming year by scheduling a consultation with one of our expert team members, or tell your current insurance expert to make sure your plan allows you to get your prescriptions at one of our local Premier Pharmacy locations in Berlin, Millersburg, and now also in downtown Sugar Creek. Thank you for allowing us to be your local, hometown, independent pharmacy.
With today's market instability, many homeowners are looking to upgrade their existing home rather than buy or build a new one. At Home Siding Contractors, we know choosing the many colors and styles of siding, replacement windows, and doors can be overwhelming. At Home Siding Contractors, we can help make that decision easier. Durability, beauty, and low maintenance over time describes our products the best. Call Home Siding Contractors today at 888-725-6619 and let our professional staff help upgrade your home today.
At Promotion Therapy Services, customer service and specialized treatment options are what set us apart. We work hard for our patients day in and day out. Our team of physical and occupational therapists are conveniently located for you in the heart of Millersburg. Can't come to us? We'll come to you with our team of therapists who specialize in home health services. We make it easy to receive physical therapy, emphasizing a close relationship with your physician as well as helping you navigate the insurance process. Our team is excited to begin offering new services such as dry needling, sports-focused rehab, foot orthosis consultations, and taping. With questions, call us 330-600-0844 or visit us online at promotion-therapy.com. We look forward to promoting a better you and would like to wish all winter sports a safe and healthy season.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan, it's how we do business each and every day. I'm Matt Miller, president of First Federal, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
If you can see your breath, it's time for winter tires. Bridgestone, Blizzak, and Firestone winter tires are specially designed to give you better grip and more control in winter's worst weather conditions. So don't let the cold, hard pavement, slush, snow, or ice keep you from where you need to go. Drive with confidence this winter with innovative Bridgestone or durable, dependable Firestone winter tires for your car, truck, SUV, or minivan. Available at Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39 east of Millersburg.
Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt paving contractor for homes in surrounding counties since 1964, specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal coating. For your next paving project, call Melway Paving at 330-279-9000. Melway Paving is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Attention commercial building owners. Are you tired of dealing with persistent leaks in your flat or low slope roof? Look no further. MEB Systems in Sugar Creek are your go-to experts for all your roofing needs. Whether it's tracking down or resolving that pesky leak, a complete roof replacement, or a new build, they've got you covered. Don't let roofing troubles rain on your parade. Call MEB Systems and experience top-notch service and peace of mind. Call MEB Systems Incorporated at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mbsystems.com.
Akron Sand and Gravel, serving the Central Ohio area of Wayne and Holmes counties since 1935. They are a name and business you can trust. Their products and services include ready-mix concrete, excavating, limestone, sand and gravel, and hauling services. They are locally owned and operated, insured and bonded, and most importantly, ready to serve you. For more information, call 330-674-0038.
Currently honoring the 1995 state champion St. Vincent-St. Mary girls basketball team, the 30th anniversary of that. Matt Croy alongside David Kuzny Borner, and we talked a lot about Hiland's basketball history. Pretty good history for the girls basketball team as well for St. Vincent-St. Mary.
Yeah, Matt, when I found out they were going to do this tonight, I went to the phone and dug out the OHSAA record book and realized that not only in 1995 did they win a state championship, but they also had two others, I think in 76 and 79. So they've had three state championships. And you talk about last year, they were 23-3. Coach Carly Whitney for St. V has an absolute tradition going here. So, the bar's raised high, but definitely need to see some of the video monologue played for this team. And days of the old St. John Arena, Matt, showing the old St. John Arena, right? Used now for the skull session, and that's about it. But yeah, very well deserved for the 95 state championship team.
No question about that. We kind of talked about all the banners around the Reese Center here, and we can see a lot of banners here inside LeBron James Arena as well.
Yeah, absolutely. absolutely. And it's you walk in here and you kind of like the recenter, right? So a lot of tradition on the walls and stuff. Obviously, with LeBron and the things that he did here, and even going back and looking at some of the things in his early high school days, right? Of the memories there. But it was great to see that. Obviously, from an outsider standpoint like myself, of what they've got going on here at St. Vincent-St. Mary's, it's a great thing, and really looking forward to seeing how the Hiland kids, not to be intimidated by this atmosphere, or the scening, the setting. So see if they can bounce back tonight.
Great opportunity to do that against the really good St. Vincent-St. Mary girls basketball team for tonight.
Please welcome Tamisha Kamen.
And with that, we'll go ahead and go with the starting lineups brought to you by MRV Siding Supply. Just outside of Middlesburg off of State Route 39. Get the quality windows, doors, siding, and insulation you need at MRV Siding Supply. And now with tonight's starting lineups, here's Kuzi.
All right, Matt, thank you very much. For the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Hiland Lady Hawks, led by Coach Brady Slayball in his 4th season. They will go this way. Number 2 is Macy Mall with the 5'7" junior, averaging 11.3 points per game. Number 11 is Evie Mass, the 5'6" senior. She's averaging 10.1 points per game. Number 41, Perrin Mishler, 5'7" sophomore, averaging 11.5 per game. Number 35 is Reagan Zerger, the 5'10" junior. She's averaging 11.4 per game. And rounding out the lineup for the Hawks will be the 5'9" freshman, number 3, Josie Hubble. She's averaging 4 points a game. For the 5-1 St. Vincent-St. Mary's Irish, led by Coach Carly Whitney, they go this way. Number 1 is a 5'8" junior, Melania Cornute. Number 32 is a 6'1" junior, Taylor Roger Williams. Number 42 is a 5'10" senior, that's Tatum Smith. Number 4 is a 5'6" junior, that is Cassidy Grau. And number 22 is a 6'4" sophomore, the young lady who's been offered by every program in the country. That is Sydney Ferguson. We'll be saying her name a lot tonight.
And Hiland, a record of 6-2 of the season. Coached, of course, by Brady Slayball. St. Vincent-St. Mary, a record of 5-1 of the season. And they are coached by Carly Whitney. And tonight's starting line is brought to you by MRV Siding Supply, offering top-notch Provia products on County Road 624 in Middlesburg. Give them a call, 800-524-7436, or visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com. We'll take a break, come back with tonight's national anthem and opening tip next on WKLM.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, Coshocton, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help managing a chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
Get financial solutions when you need it from Dave Slayball Financial Services. After winning 6 state championships as a head basketball coach, Dave Slayball knows that planning, preparation, and hard work can lead to success. And the same can be applied to your financial future. Whether you are a young adult, individual, family, or a business, Dave Slayball Financial Services will establish financial goals and income protection. Contact Dave Slayball Financial Services at 893-1900, located at 4585 State Route 39, Millersburg. Securities offered through Owen Equity Sales Company, member FINRA SIPC.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner, and you know you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of furnaces and air conditioning equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling. They're your local team you can trust. Call them today at 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Give your home the protection it deserves with Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding from MRV Siding Supply. Cedar Max by Provia delivers outstanding performance inside and out, all in a variety of beautiful colors. Backed by a lifetime limited warranty, Cedar Max keeps your home looking great for years to come. Stop by MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Get ready, Holmes County. The end-of-year Super Duty sale is on at Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and if your business needs a workhorse by the end of the year, now's the time to act. We've got an incredible selection of Ford Super Duty trucks built to haul, tow, and take on the toughest jobs. Check out the full lineup online at villagemotorsinc.com and score big with year-end tax savings before December 31st. Don't wait. Get your Super Duty now at Village Motors on Worcester Road in Millersburg or online at villagemotorsinc.com. Village Motors, built for business, ready for work.
Looking to sharpen your skills or learn something new? Buckeye Career Center offers part-time adult education classes designed to help you grow without a long-term commitment. Explore hands-on courses like automotive engine repair, basic assembly modeling, estate planning basics, nail technician, forklift training, plumbing, and our welding short course. Whether you're boosting your skills for work or picking up a practical new hobby, Buckeye Career Center has a class for you. Enroll today by calling 330-339-2288 or learn more at buckeyecareercenter.org.
Other girls' games around the area tonight has Rittman at Waynedale, Danville's at Northridge, Worcester visiting Tuslaw, and Madison is at Mount Vernon. In boys' high school basketball, of course, Hiland is at Ridgewood tonight on the boys' side of things. We are also are video live streaming that game as well tonight on the WKLM YouTube page. It's also on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com on the stream one, so that's the Hiland Ridgewood game going on tonight as well for our coverage. Also in boys' basketball, Worcester's at West Holmes tonight, Garaway visiting Tusky Valley, Orville playing host to Triway, Central Christian's at Mogador, Lexington's at Ashland, Dover playing host to New Philadelphia, Madison is at Mansfield Senior, Indian Valley's at Sandy Valley, East Canton playing host to Newcomerstown, Strasburg's at Buckeye Trail, and Conotton Valley is at Malvern. Reminder, this game is being video live streamed on the WKLM YouTube page, courtesy of the Claxon communication team. Fred Williams is producing tonight's live stream coverage, and Owen Garabrandt working the camera. Go to YouTube, search WKLM Radio to find the live stream coverage for tonight's contest. We're also on WKLM-FM.com on stream 2 as well. McCoy alongside David Kuzi-Border for tonight's broadcast here at LeBron James Arena. And we stay with LeBron James Arena here, but really kind of had that nice old school feel still here in this gymnasium as well.
It does, Matt. Yeah, that's a good point, right? It's got like kind of like a field house type setting, and they've renovated and done some remodeling with some brighter lighting, right, and some different paint on the wall. It does certainly have an old school feel to it, which is kind of a throwback in time.
Should be a lot of fun tonight. We'll take another break and come back with the national anthem coming up on WKLM.
My name is Dr. Richard Mulcahy. I have 30 years experience as being a chiropractor. My specialty is spinal decompression therapy. Right now, for the next month, I'm offering a free consultation and examination for anyone who's interested in seeing if I can help them. I'm also offering a $37 visit, which would be a consultation and examination and trial treatment of decompression therapy. You can take advantage of that offer. Just call 330-741-0779. 330-741-0779. 330-741-0779.
During this time out, we at Dr. Brad Welsh and Associates want to thank our patients for the past 30 years for being part of our dental family. Dr. Welsh, Dr. Bostic not only provide routine dental procedures, they also offer advanced dental care, including braces, clear aligners, root canals, wisdom teeth removal, implants, and emergency care. New patients are always welcome. To schedule an appointment, please call us at 330-674-4876 or visit us online at drbradwelsh.com.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Hiland's next game will be this Saturday. Reminder, they're going to play a home game against Western Reserve. St. Vincent-St. Mary, they'll play again Saturday, a home game against Mainsville. And on the other end for us, we'll have two games coming away on Saturday. Girls basketball in the afternoon, John Glenn at West Holmes. And then boys basketball Saturday night, Loudonville is at West Holmes coming up on Saturday night. Both those games will be live streamed on the WKLM YouTube page. Coming up on Saturday. You can check out our entire basketball broadcast schedule on our website at WKLM-FM.com and click on the on-air tab. Hiland wearing their road black jerseys tonight in red numerals and white trim. St. Vincent-St. Mary with their home white jerseys in white shorts with their green numerals in green trim. And tonight's national anthem is being brought to you by the Holmes County Veteran Services in Millersburg. We'll be picking it up live from the court momentarily.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Heavenly Father, we meet for this contest knowing that all we have is a gift from you. Please help the players, coaches, and officials to be mindful that this game is a test of these students' skills and strengths. May the decisions of the officials be firm but not unfeeling. May the actions of the coaches lead these young people in developing the desired characteristics that the game was designed to teach. Help each person here this evening, the players, coaches, the officials, and the fans, to act in a way that glorifies the gifts that we have been given. Let us go beyond sportsmanship to a genuine caring for each and every player. We pray for the safety of all participants and all who have traveled here for tonight's contest. May the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit be glorified in all places through the Immaculate Virgin Mary. And we ask all of these things through Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Once again, tonight's national anthem has been brought to you by the Holmes County Veteran Services in Millersburg. We'll take another quick break, come back with the opening tip after this on WKLM.
If you can see your breath, it's time for winter tires. Bridgestone, Blizzak, and Firestone winter tires are specially designed to give you better grip and more control in winter's worst weather conditions. So don't let the cold, hard pavement, slush, snow, or ice keep you from where you need to go. Drive with confidence this winter with innovative Bridgestone or durable, dependable Firestone winter tires for your car, truck, SUV, or minivan. Available at Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39 east of Millersburg.
To upgrade the exterior of your home, siding is indeed the best bang for your dollar. Hi, I'm Nevin Mast with Home Siding Contractors. We have the best siding on the market today, and the low maintenance aspect of our siding is what our customers enjoy the most. Provia Siding fits that bill exactly. No frequent painting or staining with wood siding. No routine sealing like stucco. Provia Siding lasts. Check out all we have to offer at our new and improved showroom east of Millersburg, and let our experienced sales team show you how affordable our products can be.
Earlier today in college basketball, men's college basketball, Ohio State defeated Grambling 89-63 as Ohio State would pick up their 8th victory of the season for them. Mac Ray alongside David Kuzi Border for tonight's broadcast from LeBron James Arena. And you talked about, Cozy, Hiland got that test at Laurel. Maybe they weren't quite ready for it at that time. Tonight we kind of get to see here how much they learned from that experience and how they come out and maybe compete more against a team like this tonight.
Yeah, Matt, exactly. One thing that Coach Brady did talk about, too, you look at the scout report, St. B likes to put the up quick. I don't think you have to worry about a shot clock violation. There's no shot clock yet in Ohio. But they shoot it quickly and they rebound the basketball. So for Hiland, it's about keeping St. B off the glass and then their transition defense, right, to not allow them to get out and run. But yeah, I talked about it earlier where their toughness and defense has to be a big key. Hiland is missing Tori Weaver tonight. She's out with that shoulder injury. Hopefully get her back fairly soon. But Tori was really that player for Hiland who, took charges, dove on the floor. So they got to find somebody else, to do that because Tori's not there tonight, and it's part of the game.
Somebody else will have to step up in her place, that's for sure. Just about ready to get things underway here from LeBron James Arena. A reminder, we have boys basketball also going on tonight. That's on YouTube and as well also on FM 95.3 and Stream 1 with the Hiland at Ridgewood game as well for tonight. As I mentioned before, tonight's game being on YouTube for this girls' game, produced by Claxon Communications and Fred Williams, as well as Owen Garabrandt working the camera as well. Jumping for Hiland, that'll be Reagan Zerger, a 5'10 junior, and jumping for St. Vincent-St. Mary, see who that's going to be. It will be Sydney Ferguson. She's a 6'4" sophomore.
Yeah, Matt, it's clear that Hiland's playing a defensive tip here, right? They got like 4 people in backcourt, so definitely, I think willing to give St. B the tip and try to lock it down defensively to start.
Moose got stopped, so we'll see if they do just that as they get set for the top. There's the whistle, and here is the jump. And the toss will be won by St. Vincent-St. Mary, going from right to left at LeBron James Arena. Melania Cornute across the timeline, passes to the corner, going to be stolen away by Macy Mullen. Hiland has the basketball, going from left to right. Mullen across the half-court line. Shovels a pass high on the right side of the Zerger, out top to Macy Mullen. Dribbles a left point. Her pass inside to Zerger, grabs it. Her shot blocked out of bounds, that time by Taylor Roger Williams.
Yeah, that's the type of athleticism that St. B brings. So, good backdoor cut by Reagan Zerger.
New score just into this one. And Mullen to inbound for Hiland. Her pass to the right block. Back to Mullen in the corner. Her three-pointers up there going to be no good. Rebound going to be corralled by Grau. Cassidy Grau's pass to the front court goes to Cornute. Her shot going to be no good off the rim. Rebound put back by Ferguson. No good, but she was fouled, and that will send Sydney Ferguson to the foul line.
Yeah, and there again, St. B out quick in transition. Hiland gave up an offensive rebound to Sydney Ferguson. She's going to line for 2 shots. So that's what St. B is going to look to do a lot.
That's the challenge. First personal foul on Para Mishler. Sydney Ferguson, 6'4" sophomore. That free throw up in the air going to be knocked down. I'll repeat, sophomore.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem fair.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's a talented young lady for sure.
Here's the second free throw up in the air. Going to be no good. Splits a pair, rebound, ripped down by Zerger. Hiland has the basketball down 1-0. Here's Mullen across the timeline. Has it out top. Mullen crossover to the foul line, to the lane. Her shot left hand high off the glass. That's no good. Rebound juggled and grabbed by Ferguson. Fighting Irish basketball to the front court. Here's Grau with it high on the right side. Cassidy Grau out top, picks it up. Bounce pass high on the right. Received now by Cornute. She'll dribble at top of the key, the call out to play. Working against Evie Mast. Shovels a pass on the right side back to Grau. Grau, bounce pass to Ferguson, top of the key. Her three-pointer, top of the key, going to be off the mark. Rebound going to be knocked out of bounds by St. Vincent-St. Mary, and Hiland's going to have the basketball.
Yeah, good defensive possession by Hiland there. They, trying to plug up the lane, trying to make St. B shoot the outside shots. If they can do that, Coach Brady will be happy.
Outstanding defense. Hiland has it down 1-0, 6:40 to play in the first. Mullis pass goes left wing, chased down now by Josie Hubble. Out top on the drive by Mishler. Run by Mishler, high off the glass. That's going to be good.
Good take with the right hand by Perry. I like Hiland's aggressiveness here early. They're really going to the glass.
They'll take their first lead in the first field goal for either team. Fighting Irish basketball. Here's Cornute. Dribbles it out top. Pass the right side. Goes to Ferguson. Dumps it inside. Over to Roger Williams. Her shot no good. Rebound put back by Roger Williams is going to be good on the second effort. Taylor Roger Williams, her first 2. And now 3-2 lead for St. V. Here's Hiland basketball. Top to Zerger, her three-pointer's no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. It'll be St. Vincent-St. Mary basketball.
Yeah, Matt, already, St. V's got 2 offensive rebounds early on here. So, Hiland's going to find a way to keep them off the glass.
And the Irish will have it on the back baseline. No press for Hiland right now. Melania Cornute, 5'8", junior guard, will have it. She'll walk it across the half-court line. Her pass left side. Fumble, chased back down by Grau. Grau being guarded tightly by Bullitt, goes out of bounds off of her leg. Good defense causes the second St. V turnover.
Yeah, good job by Macy applying pressure on the basketball on the perimeter. But, Hiland wants to make this a half-court game for sure.
3-2 Fighting Irish. Hiland has it. Here's Macy Mullet into the front court. Her bounce pass left to the foul circle. Here's the Zerger. Zerger, 15-footers up in the air, going to be knocking it down. Zerger, her first 2. Hiland now a 4-3 lead. The third lead change of the first quarter. 5.5 to go. Fighting Irish basketball. Pass goes to the corner now. 3-point up in the air by Roger Williams. Going to be off the mark. Rebound to the 4. Going to be corralled by Cornute. Cornute lost it. Stolen away by Evie Mast. Hiland on the fast break. Pass right side goes to Perrin Mishler. Mishler to the corner. Picks it up. Her pass goes to Zerger. Out top Evie Mast. Mast dribbles the top of the key. Hands it off to Macy Mullet. Now high on the left side. Mullet. Top of the key. Down to the foul line. Back to the corner now. Goes to Zerger. Zerger drive. Lane. Comes to a jump stop. Gets called for traveling. That will be the first Hiland turnover.
Yeah, Matt, but I think, honestly, like for Hiland, if they could take some long possessions, take time off, I think Brady's okay with that.
So far, so good. Timeout called by the Fighting Irish. 5 minutes to play first quarter. 4-3 Hiland. This is girls high school basketball on WKLM.
Timeout.
For 125 years, the Kilbuck Savings Bank has been right here, helping neighbors build homes, grow businesses, and plan for the future. At the Kilbuck Savings Bank, our story isn't just about banking, it's about people. Generations of families who've trusted us to be there through every milestone. 125 years strong, and still putting our community first. Visit KilbuckBank.com or stop by your local branch today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Stay tuned tonight for High School Scoreboard on WKLM. It's going to be brought to you by MRV Siding Supply. We'll have those area scores for you all the way until midnight. It'll be the Fighting Irish basketball out of the timeout. And across the timeline is Melania Cornute. Her pass goes left corner. Received on the near side on the dribble by Tatum Smith. Dumps it inside to Ferguson. Backs it in. Gets it out top. 3-point up in the air by Cassidy Grau. She'll knock it down. Cassidy Grau, her first 3-point basket. 6-4 lead now for St. V. That's the 4th lead change now of the first quarter. Hiland has the basketball. Evie Mast on the left wing. Looks it out top to Hubble. Dribbles the right side. Gets the handoff down. Here's Immel's pass. Left side. Trying to find a Mullet, but knocked out of bounds by Cornute.
Yeah, that time St. V really had Hiland pushed out offensively. Hiland trying to do some backdoor cuts, but those type of passes, what Hiland has to be really careful with.
Yeah, hard to get away with those long passes against this team. Embedded out top. Here's Mullet. Dribbles it out top. Spins around. Pass inside. Nice backdoor cut to Zerger across the lane to Hubble, but knocked away from her and stolen. Good defense by St. V into the front court. Goes to Miller on the left wing. Hands it off to Ferguson. She'll find Cornute on the left wing. Cornute to the foul line, to the lane. Pass to the corner. 3-pointer by Grouse up in the air. Going to be off the mark. Rebound. Going to be fought for. Grab by Zerger. Hiland ball. Mullet into the front court on the right side. 4 minutes to play in the first. Mullet's pass left wing to Evie Mast. Her 3-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. It'll be Fighting Irish basketball. Got the shot they wanted here, Kuzi. They're not able to knock it down.
They did. Good job by Macy finding Evie there in transition offense. So those transition threes will Coach Brady will be happy with those. So, but Hiland's getting some really good offensive possessions.
Hubble out and Peyton Yoder, 5'7" sophomore, checks in for Hiland. And Fighting Irish have the basketball in a 6-4 lead. Here's Cornute. Dribbles at center circle. Her cross-court pass received now by Tatum Smith. Dumps inside the Ferguson. Her layup is no good. Rebound to the 4. Juggled and grabbed by Macy Mullet. Hiland ball. Mullet to the front court. Baseball pass to the far corner. Now juggled and grabbed by Mishler, but not before it went out of bounds off of Immel's hands. Kind of 2 players couldn't quite grab it. That'll be the second Hiland turnover.
Yeah. Sienna and Perrin were both right there. I think they were kind of looked at each other. It's like kind of like a fly ball in the outfield, right? You got it, no, I got it.
That's right.
Nobody has it.
Irish have it. Here's pass by Cornute. Pass inside to Ferguson. Right block. Her shot up. Going to be good. Ferguson with that bucket. And now she has 3 points. Her first field goal. 8-4. St. V. Hiland has it. Here's Mullet on the right wing. Get the handoff down to Sienna Immel. Back to Mullet out top. Mullet, three-pointer up in the air. It's going to be no good. Rebound grab by Cassidy Ground. Her pass, front court for St. V to Ferguson. Her pass inside goes to Cornute. Her layup is good. Melania Cornute, her first two, 10-4 lead now for St. V.
Yeah, that type of stuff in transition. Again, that Hiland needs to try to take that away.
They're on a 7-0 run. Hiland trying to snap that. 2:40 to play in the first quarter. Here's Macy Mullen at center circle. Mullen looking, spins around. Nobody open, gets a pass off down to Perrin Mishler. Mishler drive to the basket. Her runner off the rim going to be no good, but she was found, hacked on the arm. It looked like by Tatum Smith.
You know, Perrin's gotten really good with going right and that little mid-range semi-jump shot to the floater, and a good job of drawing contact. So again, if Hiland can get to the free throw line, that would be a good thing for them.
That good first step, Perrin Mishler, as you mentioned, she gets herself to the foul line. Mishler, 5'7" sophomore, averaging 11.5 points per game. And that leads Hiland in scoring. That free throw going to be no good on the first attempt. Evie Mass back in and Josie Hubble back in. Sienna Emmel and Reagan Zerger will have a seat. Hiland wanting to knock this free throw down and snap this 7-0 run by St. V. Mr. lines it up.
For the Hawks.
And that is going to be good. She has three. Now a 10-5 lead for St. Vincent-St. Mary. Again, the half-court defense by Hiland. Here's Cornute across the half-court line. Has it out top on the dribble. Pass left side goes on the dribble by Ellie Lennington. Back in the right wing. And going to be a travel call on that far side as the ball went in the hands of Kennedy Hassel, but it'll be the fourth St. V turnover.
Yeah, another good half-court possession by Hiland. You know, one thing, Matt, is like Hiland's always going to be, outsized, right? So, they got 6'3", 6'4" kids down there, so it's really important for them to put pressure on the ball in the half-court, even without the press.
Got to do that tonight, especially by embedded by Hubble now to Macy Mullet across the timeline on the dribble. Mullet now to the right point. 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Out top now to Perrin Mishler at center circle. Back on the right side to Evie Mast. Mast to the foul line, gets called for traveling, trying to make a move. She didn't think so, but it'll be the third Hiland turnover.
Yeah, she just tried to jab step and show and get by her defender, but looked like her foot went before she put the ball down, so got called for the traveling.
Back in for the Hawks.
Brady Stayball getting that explanation. Reagan Zerger in. Out is going to be Peyton Yoder. Fighting Irish basketball. Here's Taylor Miller to the front court in a 5-point lead. Guarded by Hubble, bounce pass left wing to Melania Cornute. Cornute to the foul line. Hits the right wing. Three-pointer goes up in the air by Halsell. Her three-pointer no good. Rebound the Zerger. Hiland ball. Mullet to the front court. 1.5 to play. Pass in the corner now to Perrin Mishler. Mishler to the baseline. Fumbles it on the ground and picked up on the steal by Kennedy Halsell. Into the front court now to Cornute. Cornute to the basket. Her layup is going to be good. Cornute has 4 points. 12-5 lead now for St. V. Hiland ball 1:15 to play first quarter. Mullet dribbles the high on the left. Going to be a foul call on the hand check on Cornute.
Yeah, I think, that definitely, she was kind of guilty of that the first time. She got caught the second time.
Finally got it, the first personal foul on her. Second team foul on the Fighting Irish. It'll be Josie Hubble to win that for Hiland near side. Hiland down by 7. Hubble. Her pass right corner now to Evie Mast. Thought about it, dribbles it instead. Her cross-court pass down to Mishler. Too tall, though. As it goes out of bounds, Hiland has their fourth first-quarter turnover.
Yeah, right there, Evie tried to drive middle and try to get the flare screen transition, but overshot her teammate.
Fighting Irish have it. Here's the dribble by Halsell. Her pass around the foul line, deflected away on the floor, stolen away by Hubble, and she was fouled after she got the steal. So that is going to be the 13th foul. The Fighting Irish called that foul on Taylor Roger Williams. Her first.
Matt, also their 5th turnover for St. V. So yeah, I like how Hiland's defending in the half court here in the first quarter. Just got to get some good possessions offensively.
See, they can get a basket here with Mishler across the timeline. 50 seconds to play in the first to Hubble. Left side now over to Macy Mullet, out top Zerger. Zerger dribbles it, gets the handoff. Down to Mishler. Mishler pass right side to Evie Mast. Mast, top of the key. Out top Mullet, her three-pointers up there going to be no good. Rebound grabbed by Taylor Roger Williams. 30 seconds to play. Pass front court deflected on the floor, stolen by Mishler. That'll be the 6th turnover on St. V. Mullen has it. Hiland with 20 seconds to play in the first. Maybe we'll go for that final shot.
Yeah, and they've got the arrow, too, to start the second quarter, so definitely what Coach Brady wants here.
15 seconds to go on the left wing, back to Mishler, now to Mullet. 10 seconds to go. Mullet spins around looking. 8 seconds, deflected on the 4 and knocked away. On the 4, 3 seconds to go, rolls out of bounds. That's going to be off of Hiland, and they'll have the turnover. That'll be their 5th. Now, Brady Stayball thought it was off of St. V. Now the officials are going to confer. Kind of looked like it was knocked away by the Fighting Irish.
And you're right, yeah.
So, indeed, they will change the call, and Hiland's going to have it. And checking in now going to be Sienna Emmel, replacing Josie Hubble. So 1.5 seconds to go. Emmel to win that at side court. Baseball pass by Emmel, right side to Zerger. 3-pointer by Mast up in the air, going to be good. Does it count? Yes, they are. They're going to count that bucket.
What great execution.
How about that? Evie Mast knocks it down. At the end of one at St. Vincent-St. Mary 12, Hiland 8. This is girls high school basketball on WKLM.
Give your home the protection it deserves with Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding from MRV Siding Supply. Cedar Max by Provia delivers outstanding performance inside and out, all in a variety of beautiful colors. Backed by a lifetime limited warranty, Cedar Max keeps your home looking great for years to come. Stop by MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or MRVsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
If you own an SUV or light truck, finding the perfect tire just got a whole lot easier. Let Holmes Tire Incorporated show you what the Yokohama Geolandar HT 56 can do for your daily drive. Stop by today and fill out a finance application for approval with no credit needed on the Yokohama Geolandar HT 56. Call Holmes Tire Incorporated in Millersburg at 330-674-0025 or their other location in West Salem, 330-648-2401, Mount Vernon, 740-392-1811 in Loudonville, 419-408-3607.
All ready for the start of the second quarter. Hiland has the basketball. And inbounded by Hubble to Macy Mullen. Bullet to the front court. She'll dribble it out top. Ain't going to be a whistle blown. I don't think they started the clock.
That's what it was, Matt.
So they're going to reset things there. We'll kind of do it all over again. We'll get to those first quarter numbers from Kuzi momentarily. And now here we go. Inbounded. Here's Mullet into the front court. Has it out top. Mullet. Pass left wing. Back to Evie Mass. Mass to the baseline. Her runner blocked by Roger Williams. Rebound grabbed by Tatum Smith. Her baseball pass now goes to Cornute. Her 18-footers up in the air going to be good. 6 points for Cornute, and now a 14-8 lead for St. Vincent-St. Mary. Hiland ball, here's Mullet to the front court. Dribbles the right wing, picks it up. Pass inside, going to be stolen away by Cornute. Cornute on the fast break for St. V. Pass behind her back, knocked to the floor, stolen by Evie Mast. And she'll be found after that steal. First quarter numbers courtesy of Kuzi. By the way, that was the first team foul on St. V. Tina Smith has her second personal foul. Hiland was 1 for 6 on three-point tries for 17% in that first quarter. St. V 1 of 4 for 25%. Hiland 2 of 5 from two-point range for 40%. St. V 4 for 9 for 44%. Hiland 1 of 2 for the foul line for 50%. St. V also 1 for 2. And then the Fighting Irish out-rebounded the Lady Hawks 8-4 in the first quarter. 6 turnovers for St. V and 4 for Hiland in that first quarter of play. And there's a travel called on Reagan Zerger trying to back it up against Taylor Roger Williams, and Hiland will have now their 6th turnover.
Yeah, I think Coach Brady's looking for more of an explanation, kind of like a fake handoff and pivoted. So but the referee got it for the shuffle of the feet.
They've been quick to make that travel call so far in the first half for sure. That pass goes left wing, and we're seeing now by Miller. Her pass inside, stolen away by Perry Mishler. Hiland has the ball. That's the 8th St. V turnover. Into the corner goes to Mishler. Mishler, three-pointer up in the air, going to be no good. Rebound, grabbed by Zerger. No, knocked away from her and chased back down instead by Ferguson. Ferguson to the front court. Lobs the right wing to Taylor Roger Williams. Williams looking. Pass inside. Grabbed by a Cassidy Grau. Backs it up to the corner now. Grau pass inside of the right block to Ferguson. Her shot up going to be no good, but she drew a foul on the much smaller Macy Mullet. First team foul in Hiland. Mullet has her first.
Yeah, I mean, Macy's battling down there, but you can't if you can't get around in front of her. It's kind of that's why you can't let her catch it that deep in the post.
Ferguson 6'4", Macy Mullet 5'7".
Yeah. Not because of a lack of effort, that's for sure. She was working to try to get around her.
She was. Free throw up going to be good by Sydney Ferguson. Up to 4 points for her in the first half. 15-8 lead now for St. Vincent-St. Mary.
Yeah, Matt, that's where Hiland offensively, they got to put pressure on the passer, right? So they kind of take those passing lanes away, and especially if they're caught behind.
Both free throws good by Ferguson, up to 5 points. 16-8 lead now for St. V. Hiland ball to the front court goes to Evie Master. Three-pointers up in the air going to be good. Big shot by Evie, her second three-pointer of the first half. 16-11 St. V. They had the ball. Here's Cornute out top. To the foul line, to the lane. She's quick. Her shot up off the last. That's good.
She's quick as a understatement.
Well,
yeah,
explosive.
Off the dribble. Yeah.
She has 18-11 lead now for St. V. Hiland ball. Here's Mishler to the corner. Mishler drive to the lane. Backs it in. Out top now. Into the hands of Ferguson. Now the Zerger, I should say. Hands off to Macy Mullen at center circle. Mullen now to the left wing. Drive to the lane. Her shot left hand, no good, but she drew a foul on the back pedaling Cassidy Rao. That'll send Macy Mullen to the foul line.
Yeah, and again, I think Highland's guards are doing a really good job with the dribble, getting there like Macy did, Perrin did earlier. One thing, Matt, you get, like Highland's, like St. V keeps putting that pressure on constantly. You cannot get lazy with your passes offensively, right? So, got to continue to have strong passes, and just like what Macy did right there.
Absolutely, and that free throw knocked down, in fact, on that first attempt. So have one more to go as Emmo checks in for Perrin Mishler. Macy Mullet, 5'7" junior point guard, averaging 11.3 points per game. Second free throw by Mullet, that's up in the air. That's going to be good. Buries them both. She has two, 18-13, St. Vincent-St. Mary. They'll have it with 5:40 to play in the half. Melania Cornute to the front court, working against Evie Mast. Out top of the pass to Ferguson. Drive to the baseline. Ferguson to the left blocker. Shot up going to be no good, but she was fouled that time by Reagan Zerger. Second team foul in Hiland. Zerger has her first.
Yeah, pretty good job by Reagan right there. Sydney Ferguson just went to the baseline with her left hand. Spin move back to the middle. There was no help. And, picked up the foul on Reagan. So, again, Hiland, foul trouble. They got to, with their lack of depth, also be able to watch that.
That free throw up going to be in and out, no good. Ferguson has knocked down 3 free throws already in the first half. She does have 5 points. She has one more. And the second free throw attempt. That's up. That's going to be good. Ferguson has 6, 19-13 St. V. Hiland with the ball. Here's Macy Mullet into the front court. Mullet, right wing. Pass inside. Right block goes to Zerger. She'll grab it. Zerger, 10-foot from the baseline, going to be no good. Rebound grab by Ferguson. She'll dribble it. Pass goes front court. Now to Cassidy Rao on the right wing. Back out top. Now to Cornute. In the corner goes to Rao. Rao's cross-court pass down to Roger Williams. Drive to lane. Back to Grau. Her three-pointers up in the air going to be good. Cassidy Grau, her second made three-pointer of the first half, and 6 points for her. 22-13 St. V. Hiland has it. Mullen out top. Now to the right wing. Pass right block goes to Zerger. Zerger shot up, going to be off the last. That's good.
Yeah, really good pass by Macy away from the defense. Reagan with a great catch and finish.
Zerger has 4. 22-15 lead now for St. V. They all have it with Cornute into the front court. Works it against Evie Mast. Cornute right wing, now to the foul line. Her 15-footers up in the air going to be good. She can shoot it as well. 10 points now for Melania Cornute. 24-15 St. V. Hiland has the ball. Here's Mullet. Mullet to the corner. Hands it off to Immel. Out top to Zerger. Zerger drive to the lane. Her shot left hand off the last. No good. Rebound grabbed by Cornute. Into the front court. Now to Cassidy Grau. Bounce pass inside the paint. That shot by Taylor Miller is no good. Rebound to the floor, grabbed by Miller. Now to Ferguson, poke loose by Zerger, and what a timeout by Hiland. 3:55 to play in the half. It's St. V 24, Hiland 15. This is girls high school basketball on WKLM.
Technology shouldn't slow you down. It should move you forward. Hi, this is Ryan Taggart with LodgeVision Technologies, and we've been helping local businesses for over 12 years on US 62 in Winesburg, solving tech problems and making everyday operations easier. We know small business challenges because we've lived them, and we are here with custom IT solutions that just simply work. At LodgeVision, it's people first for our clients and our team. That means service with integrity, professionalism, and real care. Call 330-234-5025 for your free consultation today. LodgeVision Technologies. Local IT, real solutions, people first.
TMK Farm Service offers a large variety of quality feed for your dealer for Kalmbach and Purina Mills, organic feeds, animal supplies, water softener pellets, ice belts, and so much more. TMK Farm Service. Locations are in Sugar Creek, Berlin, New Bedford, and their organic facility in Holmesville. McRoy alongside David Kuzy Border here in the first half, and we're seeing Hiland at times kind of rush their shot, but there's a reason why that is against the St. V team.
Yeah, they're super athletic. I think St. V's already got at least 3 or 4 block shots. But overall, I think what I see from Hiland is they're doing a much better job tonight, handling a lot of this athleticism and physicality. And that last possession when Macy Mullet dribbled on the right wing, that bounce pass into Regensberger was just a very fundamental, solid pass away from the defense.
Lady Hawks definitely competing in this first half, and they'll have the basketball out of the timeout. Pass left wing going to be knocked away and stolen by Cornute. Cornute in transition to the basket. Her layup is going to be no good. Rebound to the floor, chased down by Evie Mast. Hiland ball on the fast break the other way. Cross-court pass goes to Mullet. Mullet holds on to the basketball. Now dribbles it. Her pass behind her goes to Evie Mast. 3.5 to play, second quarter. Back in the left wing, grabbed by Macy Mullet. Mullet to the baseline. Runner up there by Mullet, going to be no good. Rebound knocked to the floor, rolls out of bounds. It'll be off of St. V. Hiland will keep the basketball.
Yeah, Matt, one thing I just noticed that team rebound, it's Hiland's first offensive rebound, right? So we've got to figure out how to get some loose balls like that.
Trying to get some of those second chance opportunities. Mishler inbounds into the corner, goes to Josie Hubble. Hubble holds onto it. Pass left wing goes to Perrin Mishler. Mishler, top of the key. Now to the foul line, to the lane. Her layup off the last going to be no good. Good take, but missed it. Put back by Hubble. That's no good. Rebound grab this time. Inside, and it was grabbed by Peyton Yoder, and she drew a foul. So there's some of those offensive rebounds you were talking about, Kuzy.
Well, I guess I should have talked about it earlier, Matt.
I guess so.
Coach Brady's going to say, hey, bring it up in the first quarter, right? Hey, we got to rebound offensively. Bam, bam, bam. There's 3 of them.
Right there. Right. 13 foul on St. V. Hiland keeps the basketball.
Yeah, and that's what offensive rebounding does. It extends possessions. It gives you a second chance, right? So really good job by Josie and Peyton right there to give that second chance.
Zerger checking back in. Mullet now to inbound it. Hubble's out there. Also Perrin Mishler and Evie Mast. Pass goes out top. Hubble will chase it down. Josie Hubble, the freshman. Pass right on the foul circle goes to Reagan Zerger. Out top Mullet. Her three-pointers up there going to be good. Macy Mullet, her first three-pointer of the first half. Hiland down 24-18. Long pass. Grabbed by Cassidy Grau. Her cross-court pass deflected out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover.
And Matt, okay, so like that last 30 seconds possession, right? 2 offensive rebounds, baseline out, hit the 3, force them in a turnover at the other end, right? Those are the possessions you got to have right there.
Great stretch for the Lady Hawks. See if they can keep it going. 2:40 to play in the second quarter. Here's Macy Mullet to the front court. Now to Hubble out top. Left wing to Perrin Mishler. Mishler, baseline, backs it up to the corner. Now to Hubble on the left wing. Dribbles the top of the key. Hubble to the foul line. Backs it in. Hubble, maybe a travel. Three-pointer by Mullet instead. No good. Rebound grabbed by Cornute. She'll take it the other way on the fast break. Cornute to the foul line. 15-footers up in the air going to be no good. Rebound to Reagan Zerger. Hiland ball again. Here's Mullet to the front court. Into the corner now to Mishler. Mishler cut off. Back to Mullet on the left wing. Bumped and fouled by Cornute. She'll get slapped for the foul. 14th foul on St. V. Cornute has her second personal.
Yeah, really good stretch here by Hiland right now. I mean, got it down to 6 points, right? Just they're just battling right now. Critical 2 minute 9 seconds here going into the second quarter.
See what they can do with it, down by just 6 points. Hubble inbounds it. Gets it over to Macy Mullet. Mullet top of the key. Mullet looking. Backward cut goes to Hubble. Her layup is good. Josie Hubble, her first 2 off the assist from Macy Mullet. Hiland down by 4. Irish have it. 1:55 to play in the second quarter. Cornute to the front court. Her pass right wing to Cassidy Graham. Her three-pointers up there going to be no good, missed everything. Rebound saved and going to be grabbed somehow by Cornute. And they'll keep the possession alive. Here's Lennington. Pass goes far side to Grau. Inside, deflected away by Mass, but picked up instead. Drive, runner going to be out of bounds on the drive by St. V. It's going to be off of Hiland.
Yeah, they might have got a Hiland for a foul right there. I think Macy, got a Macy Mullet.
That'll be her second. 13th foul on Hiland. Call that in the act of shooting, it looks like. And at the foul, going to be 5'10" senior Tatum Smith. 1:31 to play in the second quarter. Smith, free throw up, going to be good. Her first point so far of the night. Back to a 5-point lead for the Fighting Irish. Now in going to be 6'1" junior Taylor Roger Williams replacing Ellie Lennington.
Yeah, Matt, the other thing, Highland's really executing some of their little sets and backdoor stuff and ball screens really, really well here in the first half.
They've looked good. And now the second free throw by Smith. That is up. That's going to be good. Makes them both. She has her first two. Tatum Smith, 26-20 lead for St. V. Hiland basketball trying to respond with that with Macy Mullen with the basketball across the timeline. Mullen looking. Pass the center circle now to Evie Mass. She'll find Paramister near that midcourt line. Hiland spreading the floor right now. Down by 6. Mullen at center circle to Macy Mullen here from Evie Mast. Mullen dribbles it, looking. Nobody open. Now top now to Zerger. Back to Evie Mass. Hiland working some clock down here, Kuzi.
Yeah, and Hiland does have the possession to start the second half. So I think Brady can play the last shot here, get the possession first. I think he's just playing the odds right now, which is a pretty good move.
Mullen gets the handoff. Evie Mast. Mass dribbles it high on the right, and she'll be fouled. Hand check called on Cassidy Ground. Her second 15th foul on St. V, I believe. Is that right?
I think you're right.
So a double bonus situation.
Yeah, that Matt, like that was just undisciplined by St. V right there. I mean, Hiland was willing to take it down, right? But now Evie's going the line for 2 shots.
Evie Mast with the 6 points on 2 made 3-pointers tonight. That free throw is going to be good on the first attempt. Give a gift of value they'll be used and appreciated this Christmas. Starbright Express Car Wash gift cards and Southside Quick Lube gift certificates provide perfect stocking stuffers that everyone can use. Southside Quick Lube and Starbright Express Car Wash, located on State Route 83 South Millersburg. Both free throws are good by Mass. She has 8 points. Hiland back to within 4.
Hey, Matt, we'll see if St. V can use the 45-second. I want to say they're going to shoot it before that and see if Hiland gets the ball back. If they can get a stop and the ball back.
See what they do with it. Here's Cornute on the left wing. Cornute to the foul line. Back out top. Here's Smith. Left side of the dribble now by Cassidy Ground. 25 seconds. Back to Tatum Smith on the left point. Smith, cross-court pass right corner. Here's Ground. Ground back it up down up top at 18 seconds to go. Down to the right wing. Looking. The pass going to be corralled. Now to the corner to the baseline. Goes over to Roger Williams. Her shot no good off the side of the backboard. Out of bounds. And Hiland's going to have this basketball. Great defense by the Lady Hawks.
Yeah, excellent job by Reagan Zerger. It could have been a charge, but Reagan did a great job there.
Stay tuned tonight for High School Scoreboard, brought to you by MRV Siding Supply. Here's Mullet to the front court. 8 seconds. Mullet. And gets called for traveling. Good tonight defense by Ferguson, causing that travel on Hiland. That'll be for them their 8th turnover.
Yeah, Macy was looking at for Reagan there at the high post, but now Hiland's going to get a stop here to end the half.
Peyton Yoder checks in for Macy Mullen. 4.8 seconds to play. 26-22 St. Vincent-St. Mary, and they had the basketball. Tatum Smith will inbound it to Melania Cornute. She'll pick it up. Down to the front court. Cornute. Down to the right wing. 3-point. Cornute up in there. Going to be no good. Rebound. Grabbed by Evie Mass. The closeout. The first half. Halftime score in girls high school basketball from LeBron James Arena. It is St. Vincent-St. Mary 26 and Hiland 22. Back around the recap the first half for you on WKLM.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Call Homes Ready Mix of Millersburg, offering ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Call today for prices and delivery options of ready-mix concrete at 674-0865 or sand and gravel at 674-8121. That's Holmes Ready Mix of Millersburg, a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Ho, ho, ho! Why does Santa smell like the sea?
Because he's shopping the Santa Seafood Sale at Rody's IGA.
Now through December 28th, grab Easy Peel Raw Shrimp, 31 to 40 count, just $5.98.
Or go fancy with 16 to 20 count raw peeled the Divine Shrimp for $7.98. Santa hates doing dishes.
Need something big? King Crab Legs, $19.98 a pound.
Plus Argentine Red Shrimp, 26 to 30 count for $10.98. And 5 to 6 ounce lobster tails for $9.98.
Seafood so good, even Rudolph's asking for butter.
Merry Christmas from Rody's IGA.
If you are looking for experienced help in investing for retirement or other goals, please call me, Rob Huvis, financial advisor at Millersburg Financial Services at 330-473-6025. I have been serving investors in the Holmes County area for more than 30 years. My firm offers a full range of investment choices, individual stocks, mutual funds, bonds, CDs which are FDIC insured, annuities, and life insurance and long-term care insurance. Securities are held by LPL Financial, which is a member of SIPC.
Craving a mouth-watering slice of pizza? Look no further than Charm Pizza, where each pizza is crafted with the freshest ingredients in their exclusive secret sauce. Whether you're a classic pepperoni enthusiast, a lover of wings, or intrigued by their pizza of the month, they have a delightful option for everyone. Come out and visit them in the heart of Charm, where you can savor a mouth-watering, freshly made pizza exactly the way you like it. Dine in or carry out. You can give Charm Pizza a call to order at 330-893-7938.
'Tis the season of joy and giving here at the Troy Miller Agency, a Wayne Insurance Group provider. As we celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ, we are reminded of the outpouring of love and compassion in our local community. We want to thank you and wish you a Merry Christmas from your working teams at the Troy Miller Agency, located in Shreve and Berlin.
Troy Miller Agency Insurance.
Halftime score in girls basketball from the LeBron James Arena. St. Vincent-St. Mary has a 26-22 lead over Hiland. 4 lead changes in that first quarter went back and forth, but St. V had a 12-8 lead after one. Each team scored 14 points in the second quarter, though, and still a 4-point lead for the Fighting Irish at halftime, 26-22 over Hiland. Leading the way for the Fighting Irish in the first half, that was Melania Cornute. Cornute in that first half, 0 for 1 on 3-point tries, but she was 5 for 8 from 2-point range for her total of 10 points. Also, Sydney Ferguson in that first half, 1 for 3 on 2-point shots, 4 for 6 from the foul line. Ferguson had 6 points. Also 6 points for Cassidy Grau. She knocked down a pair of 3-pointers, going 2 for 4 from beyond the arc for her total of 6 points. Also 2 points for Taylor Williams in the first half, and also scoring in the first half 2 points for Tatum Smith, rounding out the 26-point total for St. Vincent-St. Mary. For Hiland, leading the way for them, it was Evie Mast. We had 2 for 3 from beyond the 3-point line, including that 3-pointer at the buzzer to close out the first quarter. 2 for 2 from the foul line. Evie Mast had 8 first half points. 5 points scored by Macy Millett, 4 for Reagan Zerger, 3 points for Tara Mishler, and 2 points for Josie Hubble, rounding out the Hiland total of 22. Halftime score, St. Vincent-St. Mary 26, Hiland 22. Now with the first half team numbers, here's Kuzi.
All right, Matt, thank you very much. So team numbers, we'll talk about them first, and I'll make my comment afterwards, right? So 3-point field goal, Hiland was 2 of 8 for 25%. St. Vincent Mary was 2 of 7 for 29%. From the 2-point field goal department, Hiland was 5 out of 14 for 38%. St. V was 6 out of 15 for 40%. From the free throw line, both teams went 5 of 8 for 63%. In the rebound department, Hiland had 11, St. V had 12. Turnovers, Hiland committed 8, St. Vincent Mary committed 9. Matt, those numbers don't get much more even than that.
That is for sure. Individual rebounding leaders for Hiland, 4 boards for Reagan Zerger, 2 rebounds for Evie Mast, and for St. V, 4 rebounds for Sydney Ferguson, 3 rebounds for Melania Cornu. 26-22 St. V at halftime, as you talked about, Akusi, really a fairly evenly played first half.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely, really impressed with I think what Coach Brady wanted to see is some toughness, right, and being able to handle the pressure. And now, how can they sustain that, right, at halftime. Going to come out the second half. I think the number that I said before the game defensively was to keep them under 50, right? They got 26 right now. But definitely a better first half performance, obviously, than what they had up at Laurel. And again, somebody's just getting that experience. So many young kids for Hiland. Even Perrin Mishler, she's a seasoned sophomore. I don't know if there's such a thing as a seasoned sophomore, but that's what she is. Josie Hubble getting great minutes as a freshman. So yeah, they're getting some really good contributions, executing really, really well in their half-court offense.
Great job defensively. You mentioned executing that half-court offense. What are you looking for them as far as offensively to do here in the second half?
Yeah, I think a lot of it. One thing I really like is the fact that Hiland got to the free throw line 8 times, right? 5 of 8, 6 of those in the second quarter. So I think keep finding a way to get to the line offensively, and then being able to knock down those 3-point jump shots because St. V around the rim, they are long and they're athletic. They're altering a lot of that stuff, but then when Hiland does miss those shots, can they find a way to get the offensive rebounds, right? I made the comment early in the second quarter they hadn't had one. Next thing you know, they got 2 in a row, and then they hit the 3. So the 50-50 ball, being able to sustain their intensity and keep defending. They're doing a great job of Sydney Ferguson, right? I mean, I think she's got what does she have? She's got like 8 points, right? Or 6 points, right?
Yeah.
But 4 of those are the free throws. She's got 1 field goal, Matt.
Yeah,
she's got 1 field goal. She's the best player in the country, right? Mm-hmm. So if Hiland can defensively continue to do that, they're going to give themselves a chance.
Halftime score, it's St. Vincent-St. Mary 26, Hiland 22. Back with the second half after this on WKLM.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Are you ready to accelerate towards your dreams with a new car, ATV, boat, or some extra cash for personal needs? This is Zach Deidinger, a banking center manager at the Commercial and Savings Bank, here to help you fund your next adventure. Our team of experts is committed to finding the right solution for you with competitive rates, flexible terms, and personalized service. Visit csb1.com to apply online or give us a call at 800-654-9015 to speak with a loan specialist and discover the CSB advantage. The Commercial and Savings Bank. Relationships you can bank on. Member FDIC.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Give the gift this holiday season that provides peace of mind, protection, and security for your home and loved ones from extended power failures by installing Generac's automatic home standby generator. Whether it's for your home, your parents, or your children, contact Millersburg Electric today for a free in-home assessment to identify the right Generac generator for your backup power needs. Power you control with peace of mind to combat possible winter storms from Millersburg Electric and Generac. Call today or visit millersburgelectric.com.
Your home is where life happens. At Keim, we believe every room tells a story, and it's time to make yours unforgettable. If you've been thinking about a remodel or making updates to your home, we're here to help turn your vision into reality. Keim Home Center has everything you need to update your spaces, and our experts are here to help you every step of the way. Visit our home center in Charm, Ohio. Your dream home is closer than you think. It's your home, reimagined.
Remember this game being video live streamed on the WKLM YouTube page, courtesy of Claxon Communications. It is Fred Williams producing tonight's live stream coverage and Owen Garabrandt working the camera. Go to YouTube, search WKLM Radio to find the live stream coverage for tonight's contest. We're also on WKLM-FM.com on stream 2 as well. Reminder also, we have boys basketball tonight currently going on as well. Hiland at Ridgewood, that's on YouTube, as well as on FM 95.3 and stream 1. The Hiland Ridgewood game as well going on tonight. Just about ready for the start of the second half here. On the floor for Hiland will be Macy Mullet, Evie Mast, Josie Hubble out there, Perrin Mishler, and Reagan Zerger. As we mentioned, Kuzi, see what Hiland can do to continue things here to compete in the second half of play as well.
Yeah, and I think obviously St. V just came out of the locker room right before the buzzer sounded, so they obviously talked about a lot of things. I think Hiland's got St. V a little bit frustrated. But yeah, it's just they continue to get stopped, keep St. V off the offensive glass, and then being able to, for Hiland to be able to score the offensive end.
St. V has the basketball at side court to start off the third quarter. Tatum Smith will inbound it. Goes to Melania Cornute. Going from left to right in the second half are the Fighting Irish. Pass goes right side now to Cassidy Grout. Back out top to Taylor Miller. Miller dribbles at right point. Shovels a pass near side, nose to Grau. Grau's cross-court pass left side, Tatum Smith. Smith to the corner. Dribbles a crossover to the baseline. Spins around left wing.
Good defense by Perrin. Outstanding defense by Perrin.
Outstanding, as you mentioned. Down to Grau on the right wing. Grau, top of the key. Gets out top of the pass. Now Tatum Smith. Smith to the foul line. Smith pass through the Cornute to the baseline. Her runner is going to be no good. Rebound to the 4. Fathor going after Cornute. Grabs it somehow and calls a timeout.
Ooh.
Wow. Ooh. 7:22 to play in the third. 26-22 St. V. This is girls high school basketball on WKLM.
Get ready, Holmes County. The end-of-year Super Duty sale is on at Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and if your business needs a workhorse by the end of the year, now's the time to act. We've got an incredible selection of Ford Super Duty trucks built to haul, tow, and take on the toughest jobs. Check out the full lineup online at villagemotorsinc.com and score big with year-end tax savings before December 31st. Don't wait. Get your Super Duty now at Village Motors on Worcester Road in Millersburg or online at villagemotorsinc.com. Village Motors, built for business, ready for work.
St. V basketball out of the timeout. Embedded in the hands now of Melania Cornute. Back in the right point to Tatum Smith. Smith's pass goes left point now to Cassidy Grau. Grau, top of the key, on the dribble. Her pass goes left side in the hands of Cornute. In the quarter, Tatum Smith. They'll work the ball around the perimeter. Smith now dribbles at top of the key. Gets the pass off down to Cassidy Grau. Grau to the foul circle. Crossover, pass right wing, received now by Taylor Miller. Miller's pass shoveled down top now to Smith. Smith drives to the lane. Shot left hand by Smith, going to be no good. It's called for the charge.
There it is.
But crashing in to Macy Mullet.
Yep, great job by Macy. Matt, Sydney Ferguson just came out of the locker room, so she's dead on the floor for St. V right now, so I don't know if she's dealing with an injury, but Macy right there stepping in, taking the charge, talking about the toughness plays.
No doubt, and we'll see what happens with Ferguson here. Third personal on Tatum Smith. And Macy Milliken maybe can make her sister proud there on the far side of Washington.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just look just like Bryn and Ashley.
That's right. Yeah, pass goes inside, grabbed by Perrin Mistler. She'll back it in, make it in at the backdoor cut. Perrin Mistler getting that back to the go.
Great pass by Reagan Zerger.
Mistler has 5. Hiland down by 2, 26-24. St. V has the basketball. Here's Kennedy Halsell. Pass inside, back to the corner. Cassidy Grau with a three-pointer. She'll miss it. Rebound going to be grabbed by actually Cornute, but she went over the back to get it. So that's going to be the second team foul on St. V. Cornute has her third personal foul.
That's her third.
And Hiland has it down by just a pair.
Yeah, Hiland's playing really fundamental basketball right now. Really fundamental and doing all the little things right.
Macy Mullet with the basketball. 6:20 to play in the third quarter. Mullet to the front court. Mullet pass left wing to Josie Hubble. Out top, Perrin Mistler. Mistler to the foul line, to the lane. Her shot swatted by Williams. Rebound to the 4. Fathor grabbed, however, by Hiland's Perrin Mistler. Back to the corner now. Received. I should say Zerger got that rebound. Zerger drive lane, gets called for traveling, though, trying to make that move. Hiland's going to have that turnover.
Yeah, and again, Coach Brady's questioning that on the footwork, but yeah, good hustle there by Reagan.
Timeout, St. V. 5:57 to play, third quarter, 26-24. St. Vincent-St. Mary. This is girls high school basketball on WKLM.
This Christmas Eve, celebrate the birth of our Savior with Northside Church. Bring the whole family to their 6 p.m. candlelight service this year at the Harvest Ridge Fairgrounds Expo Center. Expect joyful music, a message of hope, and an unforgettable Christmas experience. That's Northside Church, Christmas Eve at 6 p.m. at Harvest Ridge Fairgrounds. Don't miss it.
Are you thinking of remodeling or building a new home? Visit Bear Carpet One in Sugar Creek. They have a large selection of carpet, laminate, tile, vinyl, and hardwood flooring. Financing is available. Call Bear Carpet One today, 330-852-3890. Right now, Hiland right in this basketball game, Kuzi.
They are, Matt. You gotta love the effort there by Hiland. Both Macy taking the charge on there, Regensberger diving on the floor, and so just they're playing. I think exactly what Coach Brady wanted was a lot of toughness and playing with a lot of heart and effort right now.
Sydney Ferguson, she's dressed, but she's on the bench right now. Has not played so far early in this third quarter. So we'll see how that goes. Now she's off the bench. Looks like she's going to check in. St. V has the basketball. Now top is Cornute. Pass goes high on the right side to Cassidy Grau. Grau top of the key. Down to the right wing. Grau to the foul line. Looking. Shovels it right side. Back over to Williams. Back out top. Now to Cornute. Over to Taylor Miller. Miller to the foul line. Her 10-footers up there going to be banked in.
I don't think she wanted to bank. You almost got to call that, right?
I guess so. Her first two of the game. 4-point lead for the Fighting Irish. Hiland ball. Here's Evie Mast. Dribbles it into the corner to Macy Mullet. Mullet to the baseline. Mullet, runner up there, going to be no good. Rebound going to be grabbed by Taylor Miller. Her pass goes front court now to Halsell. Halsell, scoop shot left hand, no good. But her foul's going to be called on the backpedaling Perrin Mistler. That'll be the first team foul on Hiland. Mistler has her second personal.
Yeah, and Halsell did a really good job of going into Perrin, kind of like going underneath her body and scooping with the left hand, kind of drawing the contact. Perrin, good job of just staying straight up, but that was just a pretty good offensive move.
Kennedy Halsell, 5'2" freshman at the charity stripe. And that free throw is up in the air. It's going to be good. Has her first point.
Number 13, Sienna Emmel.
Peyton Yoder in, Sienna Emmel in. Josie Hubble will check out. And also checking out going to be Perrin Mistler. 29-24, St. Vincent-St. Mary. Halsell with her second free throw. That's up, and that's going to be good. Berries in both. 30-24, St. V. Hiland has the ball. Here's Macy Mullet across the timeline. Mullet at center circle. Her pass goes to Sienna Emmel. Back in the left wing. Grabbed by Peyton Yoder. Yoder looking out top of the pass to Reagan Zerger. Zerger dribbles it to the foul line. On the right wing, Evie Mast for a three-pointer. That's going to be off the mark. Rebound to the corner. Trickles out of bounds. It'll be St. V basketball.
Yeah, that's a good look for Evie. I mean, that was deep, but that's well within Evie's range, and Hiland will take those open threes all day.
She made 2 3-pointers in that first half. Sydney Ferguson is in the game now for St. V. Here's Cornute drive. Runner by Cornute going to be no good, but she will draw a foul on Evie Mast. Second team foul on Hiland, and Mast has her first personal foul.
Yeah, it looked like there St. V just kind of spread the floor and let Cornute go one-on-one against Evie. And yeah, when you're spread that far, it's hard to give help defense right in the paint.
Cornute with 10 first half points. That free throw going to be no good.
And for the Hawks, number 3.
She'll have one more to go.
Along with number 41.
Stay tuned tonight for High School Scoreboard on WKLM. It's brought to you tonight by MRV Siding Supply. Second free throw by Cornute. That's up. That is going to be good. She has 11 points. 31-24 lead for St. V. Here's Mullis to the front court for the Lady Hawks. Out top, Hubble. And gets called for traveling. And Hiland will have now their 10th turnover tonight.
Yeah, right there, Josie just caught it. Kind of the person wanted to pass to was denied and kind of went back door and just kind of shuffled the feet.
Fighting Irish basketball. Here's Cornute out top. Pass right wing. It'll be grabbed now by Taylor Miller. From the left point back to Kennedy Halsell. Gets called for traveling. And that'll be the 11th St. Vincent-St. Mary turnover.
And, Matt, just a little thing that doesn't show up on the scoreboard, right? Off the ball, but what caused that traveling? Josie Hubble was face guarding Sydney Ferguson, all over the place. They wanted to go to her, went to see that, and she was denied, and so, created the turnover. So, again, good job by Hiland on the half-court defense.
Irish have the basketball. Here's Mullet. Mullet to the right wing. Cut off. To the foul line. To the lane. Back to the corner. Pass stolen away. Stolen by Cornute. Hiland their 11th turnover. Cornute to the front court. Pass to the right baseline. Cassidy Grau on the right wing back to Miller. Miller has a poke loose on the floor by Mistler. Going after the basketball. Loose ball going to be tied up. Arrow does point to Hiland though, so that will be a St. V turnover. That'll be their 12th.
Yeah, and again, that's just like 4 consecutive turnover thing by both teams, but at least they're Hiland got to get their hands on the basketball, ball's on the floor, people diving after it, and just playing some really good, tough half-court defense.
They're battling. Peyton Yoder out, Reagan Zerger back in. Hiland has the ball. Trying to get a basket here, down by 7. Here's Macy Mullen out top. On the right wing, back to Para Mishler. Mishler to the baseline, back to the corner now. Picks it up too soon. Looking. And gets the pass off down to Zerger, and timeout by Hiland. 3:28 to play in the third quarter, 31-24 St. V. This is girls high school basketball on WKLM.
It's the kids from D&M Rocks, here to remind you about all they offer. They have mulch, gravel, limstones, wood chips, black shale, and black granite, natural and manufactured pavers and wall stones, culvert and PVC pipes and fitting, and shale, which is great base material. They keep their inventory stocked year-round and offer delivery on all products. Stop in to see them or give them a call at 330-473-6020. D&M Rocks!
D1067. Take your 50-50 winning ticket.
7-point lead for St. Vincent-St. Mary. 3.5 to play in the third quarter. Hiland trying to get some offense to going here in this third quarter of play.
Exactly, Matt. Yeah, Hiland's only got 2 points here so far in the third quarter, so Coach Brady took the timeout there to save the turnover, see what we can draw up here after the timeout.
Macy Millett to inbound. Beneath the own backboard. Her pass, nobody open. Pass out top, now finally grabbed by Para Mishler. She'll back it up. Mishler. Drive, lane, her runner off the last, that's going to be good. Mishler now has 4 points for her in this third quarter, has all 4 for Hiland. 31-26 St. V, they had the basketball. Here's Cornute. Cornute with it high on the right, cross-court pass out top. Now received by Ellie Lennington. On the right wing, Taylor Miller now has the basketball. 3 minutes to play, third quarter. On the left wing, back to Lennington. Her three-pointer going to be knocked down. Ellie Lennington, her first points of the game. 34-26 lead for the Fighting Irish. Hiland ball, here's Mullen out top. On the left corner, goes over to Para Mishler. Her three-pointers up there, going to be no good. Rebound to Cornute. TV on the fast break. Cornute to the lane, lost it to the corner. Chased down now by Lennington. Lennington on the right wing. Hands off to Ferguson. Ferguson spins around to the baseline. Cross-court pass left side. And the dribble now, Lennington with a three-pointer. Her shot no good. Rebound chased down by Para Mishler. Alice a pass down to Mullet. Mullet to the front court. Mullet crossover to the baseline. Her shot up in the air. She'll knock it down.
Yeah, good job by Macy going left. That's a difficult shot. Tough degree of angle.
Outstanding shot. 7 points for Mullet. Hiland down 34-28. 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. On the right wing to Lennington for the Fighting Irish. On the right block inside to Williams. Williams backs it in, spins around, her shot off the last. That's no good. Rebound to Para Mishler. Mishler on the fast break for Hiland. To the right wing to Mast. Mast out top to Mullet to reset the offense. 1:40 to play in the third. Hiland with the ball. They trail up by 6. Down to Mishler with it high in the left. Mishler looking, gets the handoff back to Macy Mullet. Hiland working some clock down here.
Yeah, a little game of chess going on here, right? So, 6-point differential. The positioner is facing St. V.
Hiland came in at 6-2. St. Vincent-St. Mary at 5-1 on the season. And it's been a battle so far tonight. Now 1:10 and counting.
It's what you call shortening the game.
Yes.
Right? So definitely, playing the chess game and trying to shorten the game on possessions here.
Right now, St. V letting them do it. Now some pressure defense. Here's the handoff to Evie Mast. Mast dribbles the pass near side to Para Mishler. 50 seconds to play. Mishler at center circle.
St. V does only have 2 team fouls here, so they got 2 to give.
40 seconds. Pass right wing to Hubble. Hubble to the corner. Hubble looking, spinning around. Nobody open. And trying to get the pass off, deflected and stolen away. Picked it up too soon and then the turnover. St. V basketball. Pass goes cross court now to Williams. Stutter step inside the Ferguson. Double team. Her shot left hand. That's no good. Rebound. Going to be grabbed by Cornute. Puts it back up. Good. And a foul. Melania Cornute. Now with a chance for a three-point play after the putback.
Yeah, just that 50-50 ball that Hiland couldn't corral, but pretty good defense in there, but just the second opportunities.
Hiland, the 13th foul in the quarter. First personal foul on Josie Hubble. Cornute now has 3 in the quarter, 13 for the ball game, and a chance for another one at the foul line. 16 seconds to play, third quarter. 34-28 lead for St. Vincent-St. Mary. Free throw, Cornute up, and it'll bounce in. 14 points for her. 35-28 lead for the Fighting Irish. Hiland ball, and the clock not going. Now they started it. Might have to inbound it again.
Yeah, I think that's what they're going to do, Matt. I think they're going to try to figure it out here and give Hiland on the sideline right in front of the scores table.
Josie Hubble will inbound it at side court. Does so to Macy Mullen. Mullen to the front court. 13 seconds. Her pass goes to Mishler right of the foul line. Mishler to the baseline. Her runner off the glass going to be no good. Rebound to Ferguson. Outlets the pass to Cornute. Cornute at the buzzer. Three-pointer is going to be no good. That'll close out the third quarter of play. At the end of 3, St. Vincent-St. Mary 37, Hiland 28. This is girls high school basketball on WKLM.
Attention commercial building owners. Are you tired of dealing with persistent leaks in your flat or low slope roof? Look no further. MEB Systems in Sugar Creek are your go-to experts for all your roofing needs. Whether it's tracking down or resolving that pesky leak, a complete roof replacement, or a new build, they've got you covered. Don't let roofing troubles rain on your parade. Call MEB Systems and experience top-notch service and peace of mind. Call MEB Systems Incorporated at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mbsystems.com.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner, and you know you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of furnaces and air conditioning equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call them today at 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
St. Vincent-St. Mary outscored Hiland 11-6 in that third quarter of play. Just about ready for the start of the fourth quarter. McRae alongside David Kuzi-Border for tonight's broadcast. The game being video live streamed on the WKLM YouTube page, courtesy of Claxon Communications. We're also on stream too at WKLM-FM.com. All ready for the fourth. It'll be St. V to inbound the ball first at side court. 5'6" junior guard Cassidy Grau will inbound the basketball. She does so to Melania Cornute. Cornute dribbles it down to the right point. Pass to the corner, grabbed by Williams. Williams picks it up, hands off back to Cornute. Cornute drive to the lane. Her runner going to be no good, but she drew a foul. Hacked on the arm by Zerger, and that'll send Melania Cornute to the foul line.
Hawk foul line number 35.
It'll be Zerger, her second personal, first team foul, Hiland in the quarter. Third quarter numbers courtesy of Kuzi, where Hiland was 0 for 1 on three-point tries. St. V, 3 of 4 for 75%. Free throw by Cornute, good. Hiland 4 for 6 from two-point range, 67%. St. V 2 of 5 for 40%. Hiland didn't attempt the foul shot. St. V was 4 of 5 for 80%. And St. V out-rebounding Hiland 5-3. And 4 turnovers for Hiland, 3 for St. V in that third quarter. Both free throws meanwhile good by Melania Cornute. She's up to 16 points. Hiland ball in the fourth. Hubble's pass goes out top now to Macy Mullen. 39-28 lead for St. V. Mullen, right wing, now to the baseline. Her runner off the last, that's going to be good.
Yeah, really good job there by Macy turning that corner and finishing with the right hand.
She has 9. Hiland down 39-30. Fighting Irish with the basketball. Cornute to the front court, guarded by Karen Mishler. Has it right wing. Pass right block goes to Ferguson, but she was fouled from behind by the smaller Josie Hubble. Second team foul, Hiland. Hubble has her second.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, Matt, I like the fact that Coach Brady's putting Josie on, the freshman, putting her on Sydney Ferguson, right? Really super challenge here for Josie to be able to do that.
Big time challenge, no doubt. Pass goes right corner, Cassidy Grau. Rouse pass. Inside goes to Williams. Her shot going to be no good, but she was fouled by Zerger. Third team foul on Hiland, and Zerger has her third personal foul.
Hawk foul number 35.
That was in the act of shooting, so at the foul line going to be 6'1" junior Taylor Roger Williams.
Yeah, this will be her first free throw attempts for the evening.
She has 2 points, has not scored so far in the second half. As she lines up this free throw, it's going to be in and out, no good. Choose from a selection of stackable birthstone bracelets, engagement rings, and diamond bands to make Christmas unforgettable at the jewelry store, 97 West Jackson Street in Millersburg. Second free throw, that's no good, missed them both. Rebound going to be out of bounds off of Ferguson's hands. Hiland's going to have the basketball.
Yeah, caught a break there. She couldn't corral that cleanly.
About a minute into the fourth quarter, Hiland down by 9. They had the ball. Here's Macy Mullet to the front court. Mullet, right wing. Pass inside. Grabbed by Zerger. Zerger, head fake, double team. Shot left hand going to be no good. Wave it off. Gets called for traveling. Good defense that time. And that'll be the 13th Hiland turnover.
Yeah, good job by Reagan of catching that. She went to do her first pivot move, was taken away, went to the second one, taken away, and just got caught for the travel on that.
Ran out of moves that time. St. V has it. Here's Cornute. Pass right wing to Ferguson. Ferguson to the foul circle, to the lane. Pass the corner goes to Williams. Williams drives to the lane. Her shot going to be no good, but she drew a foul on Hubble. Nice drive sends Williams to the foul line again. 14th foul Hiland. Hubble will have her third personal foul.
Number 3, Joseph.
Yeah, good job there by Hiland. But Matt running out of moves to the offensive end, never a good thing, right? So you're you get that third pivot, right, being able to do that. But yeah, Hiland's still battling, still just they can get some stops and score at the offensive end.
That free throw going to be good this time by Williams. Has 3 points. Now a 10-point lead for the Fighting Irish. 6.5 to go. That free throw up, that's going to be good. Buries them both. 41-30 lead for St. V. Hiland with the ball. Macy Mullet races it to the front court, to the foul line, to the lane. Her runner up in the air going to be good and a foul. Macy Mullet, bucket and a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, like what Macy did there. She really changed speeds in transition and kind of like inside out, got to the middle of the floor and drawing the contact chance for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Cassidy Ground got the foul, her third personal foul. Mullet lines it up. That free throw up going to be nothing but net, and she's at the 5 points now in the fourth quarter. It's all 5 for Hiland in the fourth. And 12 points for the ballgame. 41-33 St. V. They had the ball. Cornute to the front court against Mishler. Lost it on the floor. Mishler going after it. Dove after, grabbed by Cornute. She'll save it. Now Evie Bass steals it away. Back to Perry Mishler. Poke loose, she'll grab it again. Mishler looking to pass it. She does so to Macy Mullet at center circle.
Really good possession by Hiland defensively there.
Hiland with the ball down by 8 as a result of that turnover on St. V. Here's Evie Mass to the corner. Out top to Macy Mullet. Mullet thought about it. Dribbles it instead. Drives to the lane. Her runner up in the air going to be good. Got the bounce.
Yep, good job by Macy.
Monster fourth quarter. Macy Mullet getting her team back in it, down 41-35. Irish have it. Here's Cornute. High on the right. Drive to the foul line. To the lane. Her runner high in the air going to be no good. Rebound juggled. Going to be grabbed by Cornute. Back to Ferguson. Her three-pointer going to be no good. Rebound going to be corralled inside by Tatum Smith, but a foul called. I believe pushing off, called on St. V going after that basketball.
Yep, it was. Good stop by Hiland defensively and playing super, super hard.
Yes, they are. Second team foul on St. V. Smith, that's her fourth personal foul, Tatum Smith.
Miller, number 3, into the Irish.
So Hiland with the ball down by just 6. 5.5 to play.
Yeah, we'll see what Coach Brady dials up here.
Half-court defense on by St. V.
Yeah, Macy Mullet might get the call here on this one, Matt. She's got the hot hand rolling.
Yes, she does. Here's Mullet to the front court. Crossover. Drive to the foul line. Pass to the corner. Goes to Mishler. Mishler to the baseline. I believe caught it out of bounds, says the official in that corner.
Yep. Good job by penetrating pitch, but just caught it with that back heel on the sideline.
14th Hiland turnover. Irish have it. Cornute across the timeline. Dribbles it right wing. Pass near side corner goes to Taylor Miller. Miller, cross-court pass left side. Cassidy Ground. Her three-pointer going to be no good. Rebound goes to Ferguson, however. Kicks it right wing. Back out top now. Here in the dribble by Tatum Smith. She'll find Cornute on the right point. Lobs inside Ferguson. Ferguson double team, shot left hand by Ferguson, no good. Rebound tipped in the hands of Reagan Zerger. She'll get it over to Mishler, and she was fouled. And a foul called on Cassidy Grau, going for the steal, 13 foul on St. V. Grau has her 4th personal foul by my count.
Yeah, I think Hiland wanted the 3-second call on Ferguson that time. Didn't get it, but yeah, I'm having tough to hold myself back here. Hiland's playing tough defensively. This is how they should be playing. Outstanding job.
Right there with them. 41-35 St. V. Hiland ball. Here's Macy Mullet. Mullet to the foul line. Run by Mullet up in there, going to be no good this time. Rebound goes to Ferguson. Outs a pass to Cornute. 4.5 to play. Into the front court, grabbed now by Taylor Miller. Miller out top. Down to Cornute just behind her. Cornute. Crossover to the foul circle to the lane. Into the corner, 3-pointer up in there by Taylor Miller. Going to be knocked down. Big shot by Taylor Miller.
Taylor Miller with 3 from the line.
Yeah, Hiland took away the middle. Yeah, she just got that open 3-inch dribble penetration. Yeah.
Her first 3-pointers tonight. Timeout called by Hiland. 4 minutes to play. 44-35 lead for St. Vincent-St. Mary. This is girls high school basketball on WKLM.
For 125 years, the Kilbuck Savings Bank has been right here, helping neighbors build homes, grow businesses, and plan for the future. At the Kilbuck Savings Bank, our story isn't just about banking, it's about people. Generations of families who've trusted us to be there through every milestone, 125 years strong, and still putting our community first. Visit KilbuckBank.com or stop by your local branch today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Your home is where life happens. At Keim, we believe every room tells a story, and it's time to make yours unforgettable. If you've been thinking about a remodel or making updates to your home, we're here to help turn your vision into reality. Keim Home Center has everything you need to update your spaces, and our experts are here to help you every step of the way. Visit our home center in Charm, Ohio. Your dream home is closer than you think. It's your home reimagined.
Hiland down by 9, and right in this ballgame, Kuzi, what are you looking for Hiland here down this final stretch here?
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously Parent and Macy both playing really well here in the second half, but yeah, seeing if they can get stops at the defensive end. I mean, St. V's going to the post, but Hiland's battling there. I like the fact that Josie Hubble is backing down to Sydney Ferguson, but yeah, Hiland's going to have to knock down some perimeter jump shots, see if we can get Evie or Macy or Parent dialed up a little bit, and then get stops at the defensive end. One possession at a time.
Gotta love this effort for Hiland. They'll have the basketball out of the timeout. Macy Mullet to the front court. Mullet, pass inside. Grabbed by Zerger under the basket. Her layup is going to be no good. Wave it off, though. They'll call her for the travel.
I think they got her when she had to corral herself and just kind of went to back up. And good little set there by Hiland after the timeout.
Yeah, it was. 15 turnover on Hiland. Here's Cornute across the timeline. Dribbles it high on the left. Pass goes right side over to Cassidy Grau. Grau dribbles it out top of the pass now over to Taylor Miller. Left wing pass now to Cornute. Dumps it inside to Ferguson. Ferguson, pass deflected on the 4. Grabbed by Cornute in traffic. Her shot going to be no good. Rebound to the 4. Going to be saved by Cornute, but goes to Macy Mullet. Mullet the other way with it on the fast break. Pass inside goes to Zerger. Her layup is going to be good.
Great pass by Macy. Great run by Reagan.
Reagan Zerger has 6. Hiland down 44-37. St. V has it. 3:08 to play, fourth quarter. Grau at center circle with the basketball. Crossover against Mullet. Pass left side. Now to Cornute with it high on the left. Her pass on the right block inside. Now over to Williams on the right side. Back over to Cassidy Grau. Back out top. Tatum Smith holds on to the basketball. She'll back it up. 2:45 to go. Now to Taylor Miller. Off instructions from her coach. Crossover to the foul line, to the lane. Cross-court pass goes out of bounds, but deflected by Hiland.
Boy, Hiland's working really hard defensively. But yeah, again, great job by all those kids out there. And again, great job by Josie of working with Sydney Ferguson here.
2:36 to play in the fourth. It'll be Grau to inbound it beneath her own backboard for St. V. She does so out top to Cornute. Cornute guarded tightly by Mishler. Cornute crossover to the foul line, to the lane. Her scoop shot going to be good. Count the bucket, and a blocking foul is going to be the call on Evie Mast.
Yep, just a half step late.
Cornute up to 18 points, 4 in the quarter. 15 foul in Hiland. That would be Evie Mass' second personal foul. Now Cornute a chance for a three-point play.
Our foul on number 11.
And as we talked about, very explosive Melanie Cornute.
Yeah, she's just very good off the dribble, for sure. Yep.
That free throw is good. 47-37. St. V. 2:25 to go. Hiland has it. Macy Mullet to the front court. Her pass goes to Hubble. Left wing now, Perrin Mishler. Out top, Hubble. Dribbles it, gets the handoff now to Evie Mast. On the left wing, back to Mullet. Her three-pointers up, they're going to be off the mark. Rebound going to be out of bounds off of St. V. Hiland will keep the basketball.
Yeah, good execution off that handoff there. Good look by Macy.
Taylor Roger Williams in for the Fighting Irish and replacing Taylor Miller. Mullet to inbound. Beneath thrown backboard for the Lady Hawks. Her pass grabbed by Evie Mast. Crossover. Mast shovels it out top. Perrin Mishler. Joe backing up a center circle. Mishler now to the right wing. Mishler, step back, three-pointer up there, going to be no good. Rebound grabbed by Cornute. Cornute dribbles it across the timeline against Mishler, and she'll be fouled by Mishler. And Mishler has her third, already a double bonus situation. Cornute will be back at the charity stripe.
41, Perrin Mishler.
Yeah, good look down there by Perrin on the step back three. Good footwork to be able to get into that.
47-37 St. V, and again, Cornute at the foul line. Cornute, she's been a problem tonight. 19 points for her.
Yeah, she sure has been, Matt. And but yeah, a lot of focus on Sydney Ferguson, but they're very deep. Cornute's a really good player herself.
Free throw good. She has 20. Stay tuned tonight for High School Scoreboard on WKLM. It's brought to you by MRV Siding Supply. And Cornute looking to receive the basketball for her second free throw. A little pause in the action here. I'm not sure what we're staring at.
I don't know. That's me neither.
There we go. Now we're ready to go. That free throw up going to be good. Couldn't freeze her, though. She buried them both anyway. 48-37 St. V. Hiland ball outletted Perrin Mishler. Mishler across the timeline. Now to Hubble. On the left wing, Evie Mast. Back out top now to Zerger. Zerger to the foul line, and she'll be fouled by Cornute. 14 foul in St. V, and Cornute has her fourth personal foul.
Cornute, that's her fourth.
Yeah, Reagan did a good job of catching that thing and taking it off the dribble, drawing the fourth foul on Cornute.
Hubble to windman at side court. Goes through the corner to Evie Mast, and what? Going to be a foul called on Hiland that time, trying to break free of a screen.
Yeah, they got the off-the-ball screen, I think, on Perrin.
Third control foul on number 41, Perrin Mishler.
Mishler, her fourth personal foul, so fouls kind of mounting up on both sides. Of course, that's a player control foul, so no free throws.
Taylor Miller in the Irish lineup.
1:34 to play.
Macy Mullet.
Yeah, and Hiland's going to pick up a little bit in the full court pressure.
Grau to inbound it. Pass goes to Cornute. Cornute now on the right wing, working against Evie Mast. She'll back it up near the center circle. Pass goes right wing now over to Cassidy Grau. Grau crossover. Dribbles it out top. Grau looking. Here pass going to be to Ferguson. A timeout called by St. V. 1:16 to go. St. Vincent St. Mary 49, Hiland 37. This is girls high school basketball on WKLM.
Timeout, St. Vincent St. Mary.
2.
Denko Marketing and Tricor Industrial, two reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
St. V basketball out of the timeout, inbounded in the hands of Taylor Miller. Miller has it as the Fighting Irish have a 12-point lead in the basketball. Miller pass right side out of Cornute as they'll spread the floor and work the ball around the perimeter as they have this 12-point advantage. 1 minute to go. Here is Miller. Miller to the left wing, guarded by Zerger. Her pass goes to Cornute. Cornute working against the tight defense of Evie Mast. Still no foul. Now a foul on Macy Mullet, her third personal foul. So it'll be another two free throws here for St. V.
Yeah, put them to the line again, but Cornute's kind of been making a living at the free throw line. This will be her 9th and 10th attempts.
Yeah, Cornute will be at the line for the Irish.
And 21 points in all.
Shooting 2.
49 seconds to play. McRoy alongside David Kuzi Border for tonight's broadcast from LeBron James Arena. That free throw, good again. She's burying them as well when she gets those chances.
Yeah, she's 8 for 9 right now. So yeah, that's a really good, good free throw shooter, good overall player.
Second free throw by the 5'8" junior guard. That's up, going to be in and out. No good that time. Rebound goes to Hubble. Hiland ball down 50-37. Mishler to the front court. Mishler to the foul line. Bumped. Her shot up in the air going to be good.
Good move by Perrin.
She has 9. Hiland down by 11. Full court presses on now by Hiland. Inbound grab by Cornute. Her pass cross court goes to Tina Smith. Into the front court to Cassidy Grau. Her pass deflected by Zerger. Grabbed now by Williams. 25 seconds. Goes out top Tina Smith and time running out on the Hiland now. Goes out top to Smith with the 17 seconds. Pass to Williams. Her layup is going to be good and a foul on Hubble. And a chance for a three-point play, and that'll just about do it here in favor of St. V. For Tina Smith, her 4th personal. Williams with that bucket up to 6 points, but gonna love, as you talked about, Kuzi, many times, the effort by Hiland that they brought tonight.
Yeah, completely different than what it was when they went to Laurel, and the same caliber type of team. And yeah, these young kids are just getting some great experience and figuring out how to compete and battle at a very high level.
That free throw good. She'll complete the three-point play. Inbounded to Macy Mullet. Final 14 seconds. Mullet top of the key on the left wing. Mullet hands it off now to Para Mishler. Mishler three-pointer goes up in the air, going to be off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Cassidy Grau. 3 seconds to go. Grau's pass to Williams, and that will do it. St. Vincent-St. Mary, they'll get the win on their home floor here at LeBron James Arena, 53-39, and St. V improves the record now to 6-1. Hiland drops the record to 6-3. They've now lost 2 in a row. Again, the final score: St. Vincent-St. Mary 53, Hiland 39. Back to wrap it up after this on WKLM.
Saturday at the National
Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerang brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, Coshocton, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help managing a chronic condition, there's a Pomerang provider nearby. Visit PomerangHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerang Hospital, caring for our community's health.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They carry their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Time is ticking and your dream home is waiting. This is Ben Hirschberger at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We understand that buying a home can be overwhelming, but with CSB, it's easier than ever. We offer a range of options. Whether you're looking to buy, build, refinance, or improve your home, our mortgage lenders will guide you every step of the way. Visit our website at csb1.com to apply online today and turn your dream into a reality. The Commercial and Savings Bank, where homeownership begins. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It is the final from LeBron James Arena in Akron. It's St. Vincent-St. Mary who gets the win 53-39 over Hiland. But Hiland, a great effort tonight to compete with this very good St. Vincent-St. Mary team. For the Fighting Irish, they led 12-8 after one after a back-and-forth first quarter that saw 4 lead changes. Each team traded off 14 points apiece in that second quarter, and St. Vincent-St. Mary had a 4-point lead at halftime at 26-22. The Fighting Irish would outscore the Lady Hawks 11-6 in the third quarter to take a 37-28 lead through 3, and then they would outscore Hiland 16-11 in that final quarter, outscoring Hiland 27-17 in the second half, and St. V gets the win 53-39 over the Hiland Lady Hawks. Leading the way, there was one player in double figures for St. V, but that was Melania Cornute, and she was outstanding. Cornute, of course, the 5'8 junior point guard, would finish up with 22 points as Cornute was 0 for 2 on three-point tries. She was also 7 for 12 from two-point range and 8 for 10 for the foul line. Cornute, again, with 22 points to lead all scorers. After that, it was Taylor Williams who had 7 points for her. 6 points for Sydney Ferguson. Of course, the D1 commit, or at least getting all the D1 offers, Ferguson held just 6 points and did not score the entire second half for Sydney Ferguson. 6 points scored by Cassidy Ground, a pair of three-point baskets she had in the first half. 5 points for Taylor Miller. Also 2 points apiece for Tatum Smith and Kennedy Halsell. 3 points for Ellie Lennington, rounding out the St. V total of 53. For Hiland leading the way, there was one player in double figures. That was Macy Mullet. Mullet in double figures for the 6th time of the season. She was 4 points shy of tying her season high. Mullet was 0 for 4 from three-point range. She was 5 for 9 from two-point range and 3 for 3 for the foul line. Macy Mullet had 14 points. Tara Mishler just shy of double figures. Mishler on the night, she would go 0 for 3 on three-point tries and 4 for 7 from two-point range, 1 of 2 for the foul line. Mishler with those 9 points. And Evie Mast on the evening, she would finish up for her going 2 for 4 from beyond the arc, 0 for 1 from two-point range, 2 of 2 for the foul line. Mast had 8 points but did not score in the second half. 6 points for Reagan Zerger, 2 points for Josie Hubble, rounding out the Hiland total of 39. Final score, St. Vincent-St. Mary 53, Hiland 39. Now with the final team numbers, here's Kuzi.
All right, Matt, thank you very much. So for Hiland, they went 2 of 12 from the three-point line for 17%. St. Vincent-St. Mary's went 4 out of 14 from the three-point line for 29%. It seemed like all 4 of those were at critical times throughout the game. In the field goal department, Hiland went 13 out of 25 for 52%. St. Vincent-St. Mary went 11 out of 24 for 46%. From the charity stripe, Hiland went 7 out of 10 for 70%. St. Vincent-St. Mary went 19 out of 25 for 76%. In the rebound department, St. Vincent-St. Mary out-rebounded Hiland by a total of 24-17. And turnovers, Hiland committed 15 turnovers. St. Vincent-St. Mary committed 13 turnovers.
Individual rebounding leaders for St. Vincent-St. Mary. Sydney Ferguson led the way. She had 8 rebounds, 3 at the offensive end. Also 7 boards for Melania Cornute. She had 3 offensive and 3 rebounds for Cassidy Grau. For Hiland, Reagan Zerger had 6 rebounds and also 2 boards apiece for Para Mishler and Josie Hubble. Final score, St. Vincent-St. Mary wins at 53-39 over Hiland, but really a nip-and-tuck game through most of the way, Kuzi, tonight.
Yeah, Matt, it really was. It was a great battle. Hiland kids never back down. I think that's one thing Coach Brady wanted to see coming into this game, especially some of the early results against a team like Laurel. But yeah, hit some big shots. I mean, the end of the first quarter there with that little set for Evie hitting the three, some of the backdoor stuff, defensively taking the charge, did a lot of probably things that they haven't seen all year. So again, I think that's take away some very positives from this. Hiland's going to stretch here too, where they got some really good non-league games coming up. I think they got Berlin Center Western Reserve, who's 9-0 on Saturday. The next week they got Green, right? They got the Claxon coming up in just like 3 or 4 weeks. So, but from a competitiveness standpoint, I thought Hiland hung in there, went toe to toe with them. Super job, by Josie Hubble guarding the 6'3", 6'4". Super athletic kid in Sydney Ferguson. Did not score the second half. Just some really good positive takeaways from this game.
So great strides. That's what you see. When you see those positive strides going forward, Hiland is starting to do that. As you mentioned, with those other good teams coming up they're going to be facing, they'll allow Hiland again to continue to take those positive steps here as this season wears on.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the one thing too with this little 2-week stretch, over Christmas with playing these type of teams to get ready for the Classic, get ready for postseason. These young kids probably see some of that stuff, and I'm sure there's a lot of film sessions and film work to go back on, trying to tweak, and adjust some little things. But steps going in the right direction tonight for sure. And obviously, depending on how long Tori's out, you get a player like Tori Weaver back in the lineup. It's going to really add to that rotation and add to that depth of what Hiland can do already.
St. Vincent-St. Mary gets the win 53-39 tonight. They'll improve the record of 6-1. They'll play next on Saturday in a home game against Maysville. For Hiland with the loss will drop to 6-3 on the season, and Hiland will play their next game, as Kuzi mentioned, on Saturday at home against Western Reserve. And for us, reminder coming up this Saturday for us, we'll have 2 games coming away. Girls basketball in the afternoon, John Glenn's at West Holmes, and then boys basketball next this Saturday night, Loudonville at West Holmes. For that, we'll be live streaming both those games on YouTube as well on this Saturday on WKLM. We do want to thank our video live stream partners, Claxon Communications. Fred Williams, the producer of tonight's live stream coverage, and also Owen Garabrandt worked the cameras that allowed us to bring you this live stream coverage for tonight's contest. And also thanks as well for bringing this broadcast here for tonight. A reminder, we'll have a high school scoreboard coming away tonight. We'll have all the area scores for you for 15 minutes all the way until midnight. For Kuzi, I'm Matt Coy. Again, the final score in girls high school basketball from LeBron James Arena. It was St. Vincent-St. Mary 53 and Hiland 39. So long, everybody.
Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.